Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
Hello, people. Let me call you back. After this. Okay, baby. Yeah.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, people, and welcome to the Judge Mo.
Guys, you forgot to mute your mic.
Arsenal. It's okay. It's all right. Yeah, it's all right.
What?
Arsenal.
I can't say love you to my mum.
You can, but just
it was a PR move.
It sounded like a personal conversation, so I thought you might just need to.
No, my mum. My mum was chatting to my mum.
Okay.
Was that all right? Can I talk to my mum? Was that cool?
You could talk to your mum. I just want to make sure that it works.
Is that all right? If I talk to my mum quickly,
what
is that
we
right?
doing?
Bro, is that cool? I'll be cool. Nat, cool. That's all right. I can just quickly have a quick one with my mum. Yeah, is that
no,
right?
you're on stream, bro. You can't.
Everyone else cool with that? I can just quickly tell my mum I love her quick. Is that all right?
Of course. Yeah.
That make me less masculine. Let me know because I tell my mum I love her. Is that all right?
Okay, too much.
Any other problems? Or is it just Rami doesn't tell his mum that he loves? Is it just Ram that does that?
I don't do that.
I tell my mum I love her. Does anyone? Is that
we're working here, bro. We're working.
Does no one else do that? You man don't tell your mum you love them.
We're working here.
Abby, do you tell your mum you love her?
Oh, bang out the gulf. Whoa. Of course I do.
My fault. Mo? Everyone?
Yeah,
Nah?
of course.
Nah? Cool. So no problem?
No problem.
Yeah, no problem. Why is the problem?
Cancer? What's your problem, Cancer?
We're working.
So work above my mum is what you're saying?
He's saying no personal calls on business time.
No. Cat, my mum comes above any call. So I don't know how you...
To be fair, you do it every morning, bro. The best time every morning.
I do morning and night because I love my mum.
Every morning.
I love my mum morning and night, not just in the morning. We good now?
Not midday, though.
Can we crack on?
It's always good.
Day, night. It's actually the evening in Dubai, so it's the evening. We good? We can crack on with the football now?
We're good.
Yeah? Cool. Cheers.
Guys, hit that like button. Who want okay, there is no intro, whatever. Arsenal ruining football, as per every single media outlet this morning. I wake up to every single media outlet like Arsenal are absolutely ruining the football. Arsenal ruining the Premier League. The Premier League has been ruined. The Premier League has been ruined by Arsenal, of course, after winning against Chelsea 2-1 yesterday. But just 24 hours before, absolutely, it was the set-piece kings, Liverpool, won against... who did you win against?
West Ham.
You won against West Ham by set pieces, but they didn't.
And you call yourself a host?
But they didn't
don't even know the game.
I watch a lot of football, bro.
No, you
and your
don't.
game was like, and your game was 48 hours before. Man City win. They hold on. So Man City hold on against Leeds, of course, at Ellen Road. And it's all right. Man City are absolutely fantastic. They are amazing. They absolutely killed it. Of course,
I'd say that's a tad hyperbolic, but
with the mad 1-0
They
against
robbed.
Leeds. They are
Robbed.
absolutely.
Leeds were
They
robbed.
Oh,
Leeds
hello.
were robbed.
Leeds were robbed.
Or touchline. You're
no,
gonna do
Leeds
it.
were robbed.
Corruption. We call out your corruption. Your 115 dirty, stinking, cheating football club.
Right.
Turkey. Rodri is the biggest cheat in football, to be honest with you.
that's not
You know
true.
what I'm saying? Turkey stamped on someone's leg and didn't get sent off, by the way. Literally stamped on his leg. Yeah, that is a clear and obvious red card offence. Doesn't matter if he did it on purpose or not. I don't care. And, for some reason, Ruben Diaz thinks he's playing basketball and was playing basketball in the box, tried to slam dunk the ball. And then it hit his arm straight after that. So it should have been 2 handball offences, but it didn't get given.
You know, there's
clear-
so much
clear-
irony
clear
in what
obvious
you're
You
saying.
win some and you lose some. That's the nature of the Premier League at the moment. Like the refereeing decisions all round are just terrible. So, like, even if they go against City, for me, I don't look too deeply into it because I know, like, come round like 2-3 weeks, we'll probably get a dodgy decision go our way because the whole refereeing like sort of establishment in the league at the minute is cooked.
My man trying to do the level-headed thing.
Yeah, it's always you lot, innit? It's always you lot that get dodgy decisions.
I tried to do the mature.
Because I wouldn't even say ours was the craziest of the weekend. I'd say that Fulham goal, their first goal, is the maddest one given the context of what happened last week.
I don't know.
The Rice
My
one
head would have been.
The Rice one-
The
Rice one is quite hilarious. I'll be honest. That one, I was laughing at that one.
But to be fair, Chelsea fans crying about it. They literally scored straight after.
Yeah, we scored on the next one. But
correct.
it still would have been nice to see the correct call in that situation.
given a penalty for 2 different reasons.
In the words of Half Hope yesterday, he said Karma did its business. So Karma did its job.
There you go, man. 2-1. Bosh.
Yeah.
Bash.
You can't complain. You can't
It's like
complain.
Karma did his job in the United game. You know, Lacroix was handballing it in the box and got sent off 2 minutes later for a rightful red card. You know what I'm saying? Cry more if anyone doesn't think that's a red card.
It's a red card, but I don't think it's a penalty. Like,
Yeah.
he's fouled him.
That's
I
fair.
don't think he's fouled him in the box.
That's fair, but it's a clip. It's a clip
He
red
should
card.
he should 100% be sent off, but the penalty's a bit. I don't know how I feel about that.
Even I don't know, man. Even the foul, like it wasn't that much contact. He put his
He
hand on.
had hold of him for a
He had a hold of his shirt and he was
but
the
he
last
just
one.
let go of him before.
Yeah, but then, but Cunha milks it. He takes 2-3 steps, so he know. Like it's smart by Cunha because he knows if I get into the box, it's going to be probably double jeopardy, which I thought was no longer a thing, but I guess it is. But yeah, Cunha made a meal of it.
Well, the issue is as well. You have to though nowadays. You see many times players will be fouled, but they'll try to stay on their feet, and they're not gonna get the decision. So, like,
you have to. You can't play nice anymore because the referees are so incompetent. You got to make them. You got to have to force them to make a decision. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
When Ekitike did not drop and flop like a flounder when he was getting his.
Are we
shirt
focusing on the
pulled.
referees now, or are we focusing on Man United game?
Brother, we're talking about in general, Mo.
Okay.
Because over the past,
I am going to cook everyone that cries about the refs. Just to say, if anyone wants to cry about the refs, get it out now because I'm going to cook everyone, especially Don Hassam, the biggest fraud on YouTube. Yeah, crying about referees. And he also said that I just want to say on MHF last night. He said Man United created 0 chances before the red card. That's actually not true. So obviously we had the Sesko header, the one where it touched Aqua's hand and then went into the keeper. We had a Sesko header in the first half. We had Casemiro getting a free header in the box, which if he gets on target, it's going straight in the back of the net because the keeper's completely nowhere near it. And we had Maguire's free header. That was all from the back end of the first half and the start of the second half. Within
I agree with the
15
fact that
minutes.
Sam's a bigger fraud on YouTube. I agree with that. Thank you.
Okay, for the game yesterday, so nobody here thinks that Crystal Palace were robbed yesterday, that it was a soft penalty.
They were robbed.
Cunha,
It was a soft penalty.
They were robbed.
It should have been a free kick because
All I'm saying is it should have been a penalty before. 2 minutes before he handballed the ball in the box and didn't get given.
Yeah, but we're just talking about this particular situation because that's the situation that flipped the game. It turned that game on its head because I mean Palace had the 1-goal lead. without that, they probably get at least a draw.
Yeah,
potentially. But then again, he's getting sent off either way. So United would have still had the one-man advantage going into later into the game. So maybe they might not have built momentum off of Bruno scoring the penalty if it was given, obviously, as a free kick. But they still would have had that man advantage going into the latter stages of the game. So there was always like the chance for it. So I wouldn't say they were like completely robbed, because they were always going to be at a rightfully so disadvantage. But the penalty was just a bit.
Are we seeing a progression of Man United to the point that we can say that Man United are back?
Yeah, I know we are back.
They're
Solskjaer back. They're not Fergie back.
We're back. Now we're back.
By the way, Fergie back is not going to happen. Like Fergie back is not going to happen.
Yeah, no, I'm saying we're back. We're back.
They're like only going to.
What do you mean? Can you define? Guys, one at a time. Can you define back? What did that mean?
Well, after the game, I've got on Twitter. Yeah, I mean, you just have to do back a couple hours after the game, and I'm seeing everyone complain about refs. I'm seeing Aston Villa fans call corruption. I'm seeing Aston Villa fans, for some reason, they hate watching us. I mean, we're not Birmingham City, mate. We're not your rivals, mate. You worry about other tin pot clubs that, you little tin pot section. It ain't our fault you lost to Wolves. Do you get what I'm saying? They're all crying about referees. I'm seeing Crystal Palace fans sit there and go, oh, look how many Man United fans are from London and Euston. Are going back to London Euston. None of them are talking about the actual football. Do you get what I'm saying? We're back, lads. Do you get what I'm saying? When I see things like that, they're not talking about how bad United are back. You know how bad United are? They're talking about now other things that are relevant to the actual result. No. Do you get what I'm saying? I hope you had your big day out. By the way, I hope you enjoyed your big day out, Crystal Palace fans. You had a great day out at Old Trafford. You got to see a proper footballing stadium, like that little hut you play in. That motherfucking Nan's house is bigger than. Do you get what I'm saying? They've got a Sainsbury's outside their gaff. You know
Old Trafford with the roof leaking and rats.
Listen, save the bridge, mate. £1, mate. Did you want to put down before you talk about stadiums, buddy?
Hey, our stadium's not.
You know what I'm saying? I'll show you a picture of Stamford Bridge in the 90s. I'll show you a picture of Stamford Bridge in the 90s, buddy. Yeah, trust me, bro. We had a car park in the ground. Wait, Paz, they had a car park as a stand. People used to watch their games from the car park in the 90s.
Save the bridges, park.
But you guys absolutely aren't back. If you say Man United's back, that means titles. And if you say that Man United's back, then your standards are in the fucking mud.
I think you're back in Europe, right? That's what I think. You're back. Like when I say, hold on, see now, because he's laughed, it sounds like it's a draw. It's not even a draw. When I say back, like you man just came from actual like the deep depths of hell. So
I said Tartarus.
When I think
Tartarus and them, man.
Yeah, you are really down there with them, man. Like them guys down there. So now my idea of you being back is like, maybe we can have like 10 minutes of a segment and discuss you man's thing. Whereas last year, I wouldn't have wanted to talk about what you had going on. Now, I think you're going to now get back into Europe, but back can't be competing because we don't know if this team can even stand having more than one fixture every 9 years. So for me, you can't say you're back until you are. I'll tell you when I accept you saying you're back. January or around this time next year, where you are still in cups, you're still somewhat competing, you're in at least 2-3 trophies, and you have more than one game a week, and you've brought on some real quality and brought down and replaced a few of those players that are.
I need to know who the manager is next year. Who's going to be the manager? I
think Carrick should definitely be trusted with it, given how the job market looks. But the thing with United being back, which is quite hard to judge, is even at your worst, I'll give you credit. You were winning trophies more than some teams that were considered in a better place than you. So like being back.
Hey, what's one of those teams? Is it bottom right?
Names, bro. You can't.
It is.
You can't be saying that and not name them.
No, hold on. I'm gonna rebut with that. This is my problem with.
I mean, I've got to stick up for Paz firstly because you said when they were bad. Arsenal were winning trophies when they were bad. And what were Man City do when they were bad?
No, but what I mean...
Hold on. Where were you when they were bad? Let's discuss that.
Where were you?
Where was I?
Forget about Where were you? Where were you, Mr. Middle? For some reason, my man's in the middle like he's not second. How dare you even put him top middle, first of all?
Where was I?
You should be down there, you underachieving, overspending scumbag. You don't even belong in that position. First of all, where were you? Okay, hold on. This is my problem with Man City fans, like you, Hamza. I don't even know you, but you're one of them as well. You're one of the people in that.
No, that's fair.
You're not gonna tell me you grew up thinking, "Oh, Gareth Barry, Stephen Ireland, Adam Johnson." You can't tell me that.
Well, I did because
those who know you did not. You absolute liar! I can hear the London in your voice.
Well,
You did not
London,
grow up
though, so
idolizing
it's not
Stephen
London.
Ireland. Where you from? Where you from?
Well, that's a. There's two answers to that question.
Big man, where you from? Where'd you grow up? Where you doing?
Halifax.
Oh, you know what? You know what? You see me kind of questioning over.
Hey, don't
hands up, Paz, hands up, bro. Hands up. You got to put your hands up.
I'm done. That's me.
Joe, yeah, you do have a point though, Paz. Like they were in League One in 1998. Do you know what I'm saying? No,
This is my
1999 they were in League One.
There was no way of me watching that game. To be fair, like it was impossible. So
fairs.
How old are you?
22.
So that means, hold on.
So he definitely
born in
supported
03.
City when they started winning.
No, my theory is you just hold on. So when did you start supporting City?
What? 07, 06?
So Main Road, they were still in Main Road.
So tell me your
Or have they
favorite
just
player.
Why are they just left Main Road?
Why are we pressing him? Why are we pressing him?
Tell me your favorite players from that time. Because you see me.
No. We're not doing this. I don't want to do this.
No. Pass. Big up.
I'm on rubbing out everyone's thing.
I
Because
don't want to do
Ram
this.
as well. You're a fraud as well. Because you're
I don't
from
wanna do
West London and you support Liverpool. You couch fan, bro. It's
No, I
not
don't
just
wanna do
It's comfy on me.
By the way, I'm gonna tell you something. I
None
don't
of you
care.
are from the place where your team is, bro. You're all frauds.
And you're from
No, but
Tottenham.
there is.
No, I'm not.
There's
from
a lot of-
I'm from
but there is
Hackney.
a lot-
My closest club is Arsenal. Good one.
I just want to move on from this. By the way, people supporting the club. As long as you don't change your club, I don't care. To be honest with you, there is a lot of Man United fans.
He did change his club. Of course, he changed his
Never-
club. He had
No,
to
he
support
didn't-
someone before that.
Me?
He had to support
No.
someone before the
No,
Shakes
why? How?
As your math is in the mud.
Someone before the Shakes came.
Your
No.
math is in the mud. If he's 22,
Your
and he
math-
started
if he's
supporting when he was
22,
He didn't. No, it's not in the mud because I'm questioning the fact whether he supported them in 2007. So it's not in the mud.
even if it's 2009,
even if
it's 2000, pass.
Your math-
Even if it's 2009, pass. Even if it's 2009,
I don't think then either. I think
Well,
Well,
actually,
it's
Omar,
6 years old.
let me show you
All right,
something.
I'm not here. By the way, guys, I am not here to question anyone's loyalty to their club. That is not
I'm
my
questioning
job.
all of you, man.
If we're trying to
It's
say,
not my job, Paz. It's not my job. Can we go
Mine.
back? It's not
I know
my
it's not
job.
your
It's
job.
not
It's
your-
mine.
Can we question Paz's loyalty?
Do it.
Mm. Anyway, okay.
yeah, he's got some secrets to hide about his
We'll
loyalty
go back.
there.
Okay, we were talking about Man United, and then suddenly we shifted into Man City for some
Shut up,
reason.
shut
We're gonna
up,
come to
Ram.
Man City. We're gonna talk about. We'll talk about Man City and the title race. Just Manchester United, just to end on Manchester United. A lot of people think that they will challenge the likes of Man City and Arsenal next season.
Who's who?
A lot of people, bro. This guy,
Wait,
he
who,
did.
who,
He
who?
does. Yes, he does. Yes,
No,
he
but
does.
we know what touchline's on, though. We know what he's on. We know
Mate,
It's
no,
not only him.
mate.
And
We're
they're back.
winning-
And apparently
we're
they're back.
winning
According
one of
to
the big
touchline,
two
they're
next
back.
season. We're winning one of the big two next season.
One of the big fuck.
Wait, Premier Champs.
Yeah, one of them two. We're winning next season.
You know what is the audacity is what I respect. That's what I
Right,
respect.
and
I
for
like
people in the
your
chat,
patience,
we had this conversation. Anyone that sits there and does the low IQ thing of, oh, but Chelsea fans said the same thing. Yeah, the difference is, mate, is they went and got Champions League football and signed Garnacho and Gittins, as their winger pairing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Garnacho is still
We're-
the craziest signing I've seen.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
We're
this
going to
is
go
not-
out and get Adam Wharton,
Yeah, but he's got
Elliot
blonde
Anderson,
highlights and he got
Carlos
step
Baleva,
It's
Lewis
a
Hall,
fun signing.
Bradley Barcola, Diamande. These are the players we're linked with. Yeah, we're linked with some elite talents. Do you get what I'm saying? Across world football. They're linked with some Colombian 16-year-old. Do you get what I'm saying? The millionth Saar they've bought. Do you get what I'm saying? Bro, how many French centre-backs have they bought, by the way?
What centre-back are you
They
going to sign next
bought
summer?
about four or five
So
French
who are you
centre-backs.
signing next summer then? Go on, I need names.
I think we get one of Elliot Anderson, Adam
Right,
Wharton. if not both.
touchline can't say it, but I'm gonna say it. They have bought 5 centre backs that look exactly the same. Let's keep it about. They all look. It's the same. I'm telling you now. Every now and then, one of them gets injured. They bring a next man out. I'm thinking it's the same. I think it's all tossing. But this one's Malang Sarr. The next one's Chalobah. It's all the same guy.
Nah, not Malang Sarr.
It's not even Malang Sarr, but we did
Mamadou
have a
Sarr.
Malang Sarr. It's Mamadou.
Wait, so who's this one?
To be fair, I thought it was Malang Sarr that was playing when I saw that Sarr was
I'm
playing.
a tell you,
I heard Baby was like, it's Mamadou Sarr. He's here.
Yeah,
They just keep spawning them out the dirt, bro. It's mad.
You know them regen
Yeah,
names.
also-
You get them regen names on FIFA.
Yeah.
There's just the same name all the time.
Anyway, going back to the Man United, they're gonna sign one of Baleba, Adam Morton, and Elliot Anderson.
No, two of them. We're going to sign two of them three. So
Two.
one of Walton and Anderson.
Wait, hold on. Who the hell
Yeah,
is
but
Mamadou
let
Sarr?
me just talk.
Oh, they saw. I swear they had a centre back. I swear you had a centre back called Sarr a few years ago.
Malang
we
Sarr.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's Malang Sarr.
We had a Malang.
And they've got another Sarr. They've got another Sarr.
But
Yeah,
that's
I
not
just-
Mamadou Sarr.
Yeah,
Let
we
me speak.
Guys, I just woke up. I just want to focus on one club. We're gonna come to Chelsea. I swear to God, we're gonna come to Chelsea with the Caicedos, the Endos, the Cole Palmers. There's a lot to talk about with Chelsea. So
Yeah,
just
we'll get there. We'll get there, Paz. I know you want to cook.
So you're gonna sign you're gonna sign two center backs. You're gonna sign two center backs. Sorry, two defensive midfielders.
Sentiments, yeah.
Who's the
And-
centre back?
I think we get a left winger as well.
They are good in the center back. They're very good. They have
we-
Lisandro
Why-
Maguire.
Are they
Twice
the
another
quality?
year.
Are they the quality?
And they also got the guy that's gonna be better than
Yes,
Saliba.
they are.
Really
Hold on. Stop. Yes, they are. Okay, so Ram, Man United, Lisandro Martinez is good enough. I think De Ligt is good enough. Like physically, he's good enough. He's quick. Linioro
Quick
is
is a
not
bit
great.
of a
But
loose term to use.
Linioro is not great, but he's gonna be
He's
all
the next
right.
Saliba, bro.
He's
better
not.
than
By the way,
Saliba.
the guy literally lost his man on the corner, and actually his positioning is not
Yeah,
good.
he's-
Anybody-
he's-
He
Really,
was meant to be
guys,
amazing because Real Madrid
they-
were getting him, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I'm sorry. He is 19 years old. What was Van Dijk doing at 19? Oh, he was at Celtic, was he? Oh, there you go. Yeah, you want to pipe down?
You weren't even at Celtic. You weren't
You
You weren't even at Celtic.
I'd
Okay,
say-
where he was
I'd say
in some league.
Bruv, he was hot. If you do that, he's hovering around 16th in the Premier League.
I
So
have
might as well
wondered-
be at
He's now
Celtic.
third above
Might as
you.
well be at
He's
Celtic.
third above Van
Might as well
Dijk.
fucking be at Celtic.
Now
at
third
that
above
point.
you, pal.
What are we doing?
There,
He probably,
hold that, mate.
Bro,
Hold
do you know
that.
what? That's his
Yeah, hold
level.
that.
He probably
What's
plays
that,
for
bro?
Celtic.
Quite
This
easy.
chat
He
is-
probably plays for
The
Celtic.
reason why the panel is like this because of you. I want you to know that.
You get what I'm saying? Get some
This
points
is
up.
your
before
stream.
you play.
He probably plays
You
for
brought these
Celtic.
people
I
here.
talked about, when he was
Don't complain
19.
about what you
No, but
think,
you're
bro.
16th,
I'm gonna
brother. You were
guys,
16th when he signed
guys,
him.
a lot of them
That's your level.
screaming. People don't hear it. This is YouTube. People don't hear us when we scream at each other. I swear to God, I go
complain
back
about
and
what
watch
you
the streams. Okay, let me just tell you something. Anybody that tells me who was Salah doing, who was Van Dijk doing, they weren't playing for Liverpool. They weren't. But Lenioro plays for Man United at 19, so he should be good enough at 19 to play for Man United.
Just having
So
a bad
you're unless Lenioro is going to be a squad player for you, just a squad player, and he didn't start enough games, you cannot say about what Van Dijk was doing, what was Gabriel doing, because at that year they weren't playing for Liverpool, so they weren't good enough for Liverpool to play them. They were good enough for Liverpool or Man City or Arsenal or Chelsea later in their career. Is Lenioro now good for Man United? It's a yes or no
Joe
question.
Gomez
season,
played
this-
for us at 18.
Can I answer the question? What's this? I want to answer the question.
I mean,
not
by
now,
that
but-
logic, Joe Gomez played for us
No,
when he was
no,
18.
Yeah, and he
we
wasn't
did.
good. Again,
And what's
Lenny
Lenioro?
Euro is not bad to play. He's just having a bad season. Last season he was our best centre back. This season he's been awful. Do you get what I'm saying? He's been all over the place. Airily he's not that good. Yeah, I'm saying, but ultimately, what a young centre back can't have a bad season. Are we? Is that what we're doing now? Is that
He was,
literally what we're doing
he
now?
was good last
Yeah.
season.
Bro, I'm
He was good
answering the
last season.
question, bro. Listen, I can't hear you from fourth place, mate. Get some points up before you
Last
talk to me.
season.
You know what I'm
I was
saying?
saying,
Yeah.
I can't hear you for fourth. I can't hear you for fourth place, brother. You're 3 points behind. You're
Touch, hey, touch. When
always the same category.
Three words,
Bullshit.
you're 3
Bull-
points behind.
Bullshit.
Three words, you're
Are you
3 points
playing?
behind.
Are you playing champs? Are you playing champs next week, or are you not?
Listen, don't make me mention Champions League, bro, because I found that something dark about your Champions League history. I'll go into it, man. I'll tell everyone. I'll expose your Champions League.
No, okay, no. We're not going there. We're not going there.
No.
We're not going there.
Yeah, I'm
Listen.
saying. I'll expose
No,
your
that's
Champions
not-
League
I'm
history.
gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. This channel is gonna be cancelled one day with
No,
this.
no.
channel.
It's not going to get cancelled.
Gonna be cancelled one day with this
It's
channel.
not. No, it's not. It's
I've
not
been
it's not that dark path. It's
I've been working.
It's who
for
they
a while,
beat in the
and
Champions
gonna be-
League. It's who they beat in the Champions League finals. Do you know what I'm
Anyway,
saying?
okay,
Oh,
guys,
no,
very,
no,
very
name them.
Borussia
Name them.
Mönchengladbach. Zero
When they were
Champions
champions,
League.
they were buying when the
AS
Bundesliga champions.
Roma, zero Champions League.
Guys, it's
Club
25.
Brugge,
champions.
zero Champions Leagues. Tottenham Hotspur, zero
Mönchengladbach were the
Champions
best
League.
team in
You
Germany.
see
by
the
the
But
way.
one
pattern
at a
now,
time.
boys, the pattern here, lads.
Guys,
Again, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mo. I need to expose the lack of knowledge of this guy.
It's 25 minutes. I never mute people on stream unless it gets personal, and you guys are getting personal. But with 25 minutes, we haven't spoken anything meaningful in this stream. We're asking people ages. Where are they from? It's like, well, this is come on, right? Come on now. Okay. Manchester United back means you're gonna challenge for the league and you're gonna have a chance of winning the Premier League title next season. I don't think anybody believes that. I don't think anybody believes this.
That's fine.
I don't
No
know.
one would have believed we were going to get Champions League football this season, or the majority of people wouldn't have, at least.
No, a lot of people did think that. You guys tell yourselves this.
I put them in hell.
You don't? What did you put us
Put them in hell.
I put you in hell. I put
I
you
thought-
in
I
hell.
thought-
You're the only one.
I thought you
are.
are a little bit overachieving. I thought 6. I thought you might get 5th. You might get 7th. I thought that. I thought you might get Europa League football. No?
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
Right? But
I had to be like
listen,
9th, 8th, maybe.
but do you want Carrick to be the boss
Manager.
next season?
Carrick's at the
Man,
wheel.
If you can't give
they
me
fried
another,
my brain. Wallahi, they
you
fried
can't
my
give me
brain.
another option, then like an actual viable option, not a Glasner. Why would I want Glasner? That guy's a bum.
Especially how he's acting like now at Palace. You don't want someone that's gonna like.
No,
throw
they
a
shagged
touch
her.
like
They
that.
shagged
Terrible,
Glasner.
mate. He's
No, but they have
defensive.
they've shagged Glasner, bro.
Yeah, no,
That's how
they have.
They've
I do
absolutely
hear that.
killed him. They've
He
absolutely
did it at his
killed him.
last club as well. He's got a previous track record. You know, if you do it at one club, fair enough. If you do it at
Yeah, but
two
like-
clubs,
Yeah.
But can I say
No,
something?
but they-
Man
both-
United.
you're not going to give me an Antonio Conte, are you? Like, come on.
Are
we're
they
gonna-
gonna leave? Are Man United
Yeah,
gonna
you're not gonna
leave
play well in
Kane-
Champions League with Conte
Okay,
as your manager.
I got a
as well.
question. Are Man United gonna leave Liverpool and Chelsea behind this season?
No, I won't leave Liverpool behind. Liverpool can get back to where Liverpool. Listen, it depends on Liverpool's managerial appointment as well. Because Xabi Alonso, to me, the jury's out. The jury is out if they get him, and Slot is a fraud, anyways. We all know that. So the jury's out on whoever they get. Do you know what I'm saying? I know that if Carrick stays, we're at least going to be a decent team. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas them, they could be where they are this season again. Do you get what I'm saying? If they keep Slot. And also, I think they've also got to do a lot in the window. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. You know, whether they sell Mo Salah and they bring Elise in. Apparently, that's their dream, even though it's not happening. Do you get what I'm saying? We can all live in the dream world. Do you get what I'm saying? I think we're more working in the realms of if West Ham get relegated, they might get Jared Bowen rather than getting Elise.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I don't know who they're linked with. Someone can tell me what they're linked with. And don't say Elise because they're not getting him.
Felice goes to Liverpool.
But Chelsea, we're leaving Chelsea in the dust, mate. Chelsea are with Villa and them lot, bro. You go chat to Villa and Newcastle and them dead teams down there.
I think if you keep Carrick, I think you fall again.
Sorry, KG. What'd you say, bro?
I think you fall again if you keep Carrick 2 games a week. He doesn't have the experience to manage. It's going to be a long-term project. I think you need to hire someone that knows what they're doing. To be honest,
I don't
I'm
know.
not saying
I think
that
that works.
the team is not bad.
Again.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't think you have the squad. I don't think you have the squad to play 2 games.
When you say Carrick don't have the experience, firstly, Arteta got the job. Did he have the experience? Secondly,
That's why he sucked.
Hold on.
But man, I need to respond to that point. One point, and that's why he sucked.
He didn't suck.
He sucked ass.
What are you talking? Arteta's first season in the Champions League, he got to the quarter-final where he lost to Bayern 1-0.
No, he's switching it. Do you know how he's switching it now?
Stop. Okay, number one, let's actually differentiate between Arteta's job at Arsenal was very simple. Okay, let me just make it pass. You're going to agree with me. It's get in, build a squad, get rid of the deadwood, build a young squad that will be able to long-term challenge with the top. It took him time to get rid of this guy, that guy, embed Saka on the right wing, get Xhaka back to his level, get Declan Rice and embed him at the 8, like Saliba. Gabriel got better under him massively. Ben White, he got Ben White and made him one of the best right backs. It's time. Like, he had time from the board. He had time. Like, you watch the Cronkies, interview with him.
But that's what Man U
that's why, see, I said in the beginning. If
Arteta didn't suck. I don't agree with the fact that he sucked.
He wasn't. He wasn't great. But hold on, guys, let me just say this. He wasn't great. He wasn't great when he came in. He finished, like, he lost some games that he shouldn't have lost. Michael Carrick isn't tasked with the job to rebuild the squad because you already have your attack is kind of set. You know what I mean? Your attacking midfielder is there. You have Kobe Mainu. He isn't tasked to actually rebuild the whole team. Arteta rebuilt the whole team from the goalkeeper all the way up. The only player that was there since Arteta's... Who?
Carrick's job's easier then.
No. But Arteta was given leeway to finish 5th or 8th or lose games here and there. If Carrick lose
that was our level.
Yes, Man United aren't great anyway. They were like up and down with Ten Hag, with Amarim, they were down already. If Carrick gets that job, let me give you an example. If Carrick gets the job next season and he finishes 6th, but he reaches around the 16th or a quarterfinal of the Champions League, is that success?
No.
Which is it's a possibility, right? Because why? Because Michael Carrick doesn't have the experience to manage 2 games a week. Plus, I am not expecting Man United to get out of the first round of the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup, so he's going to have more games. Is he going to have the experience to rotate enough to actually prepare the team? Listen, he might, but the CV doesn't say that he does. You know the difference.
Firstly, he's done the 2 games a week at Middlesbrough because they play 2 games a week in the Championship pretty much. So, yes, not the same level. Secondly, he was the guy who was doing the training sessions when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was here. So he was the one preparing the team anyways. So he's got the experience. Do you know what I'm saying? Now it's
supposed to be getting tired.
No,
he can't do 2 games a week.
It's like the rotation element. But to me,
it's like managing a squad.
Yeah, I do hear.
It's not only the word 2 games a week. The word 2 games a week is not only rotation. You watch Arsenal this season. Arsenal are one of the most adaptable teams in the world. They play completely different brand of football in some games. Against Bayern Munich at the Emirates, for example, Arsenal didn't have the ball, right, all the time, but they still smashed Bayern Munich. Against Atletico Madrid, they pushed them. That is experience in coach.
That won't be a Carrick issue. This would be a squad issue. And there's no manager.
No, but he's saying, as he's saying, you're right in that it is a squad issue.
No, that's wrong. It's not. Forget the squad issue.
Carrick having experience.
No. It does. Managerial. There are a lot of managers that can adapt in different games.
I'm going
to tell you something. Let me give you guys an example of a manager that is actually currently coaching that failed in Europe in every game that he's the big games, and he failed in the big games in Italy as well. Even though Inter are top of the league. Do you guys know that we have won only 1 top game? You know why? Because Christian Kivo, when he came to Inter, he has 13 games. So against the smaller teams, Inter, we are the best team in Italy. And I'm talking relatively to the Italian football, right? You know, against the big teams, he didn't win. He couldn't win against them, even though he had a better team. That is called, he doesn't, and people that analyze football in Italy, they say, he might be good in steering the team well against the smaller teams. Against the big teams, he doesn't know how to do the tactics. The people around him, they don't know how to he has a young, even assistant coach. Kolarov is his assistant coach.
Christoph,
right?
is it Alexander Kolarov?
Yeah. So they're all young.
Carrick's done pretty good against the top teams.
That's what I was about to say. He beat Man City. He beat
Arsenal. That's 1 or 2 games. That's 1 or 2 games.
Arteta last year was better against the top squads. This year,
Paz, I'm going to point anyways because, as I just said, Carrick was here under Ollie. He was the one doing the training sessions, and our Big 6 record. Ollie was the only manager ever to beat Pep 3 times in 1 season.
Yeah, Ollie had our number.
Ollie had Pep's number. That was Carrick's coaching. So he done the 2 games a week under Ollie, the coaching and stuff like that. Do you get what I'm saying? I do hear the point that that he's going to need to learn how to rotate and stuff like that. But ultimately, we're gonna find out, aren't we? But for me,
we will. I don't want you to find out.
This is football can't rotate a squad.
This is the exact. You know, when you say we're gonna find out, for me, top clubs, unless they have a long-term plan, shouldn't find out. Did Arsenal do the right thing of keeping Arteta? Yes, but they had to find out later in the 3rd year when he challenged, and then he took them to a semi-final of the Champions League. They're better now. For me, this is my philosophy in football. Teams shouldn't find out. Teams should hire the ready-made managers, right? That's my philosophy.
Man United aren't going to get a ready-made manager, though.
So name me those ready-made.
Okay.
They're not going to get a ready-made manager because they want a head coach, and no ready-made manager that's successful at the top level is going to want to only be a head coach.
That's very good point. But they said no, because the managers that are in the hat, based on the report, that's not me. Is Nagelsmann, Thomas Tuchel. There is another manager, is Pochettino, but actually they distance themselves. I'm giving you the examples of the names. I don't know the managers. They might find a different manager somewhere that has experience. I don't know. That's what they said. However, they said that Michael Carrick, if he gets Man United Champions League, they aren't gonna give him the job, but they're gonna put his name in the hat with the rest of them to see who's better. He might be the best candidate for Man United. They might not have. Nagelsmann might say, I'm not going to Man United, as Touchline said, as Nathaniel said as well. Tuchel might not go. Tuchel might not. I don't know. But like, you know what I mean? There are other managers. What if Luis Enrique becomes available and Liverpool decide to keep Arne Slot, for example? And Luis Enrique is available and no one... What if that happens? What if Xabi Alonso becomes available? Is Xabi Alonso better than Carrick?
I don't want no Scouser near me, mate.
Yeah. He's not a Scouse, bro. He's not Spanish.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, listen,
that's my point.
He's got once a Scouse, always a Scouser, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
Anyway, listen, for Man United, we'll see.
What are we doing?
I want to address his point.
Go ahead.
I was saying, if Enrique's available, no matter what Carrick does, I'd get Enrique because he's actually a manager that I would want to get because he's you know, not saying he's going to be available, but he's
world class.
He is one of the best.
He's one of the best managers of his generation.
They said no to already. Out of curiosity,
him and Flick are world class managers that could be available, and they're like every club.
Flick. I don't want Flick. Flick's a bum.
Flick is world class.
Yeah, bro.
No, don't listen.
Never won a Sex-2 in his first full season. What are we doing?
Yeah, but I feel like that
COVID
cooked in the league.
mate. A COVID
Sex-2. Highlight. If you get Bayern Munich Tuchel, I'm telling you, every team in the entire planet would want Hansi Flick.
Did they get the performance enhancing drugs with it as well, or just Flick?
that ain't a Flick thing.
Allegedly.
That's a
buy-in. Someone whose manager's Pep Guardiola, by the way.
That's a buy-in thing. That's a buy-in thing.
If you don't get rid of Carrick is very short-term thinking. You've got a manager in that is working with the players that you have right now.
Steady the shit.
Why would you go and rock the boat for no reason?
Especially with
all try to find a top manager. Why the hell was he coming to your mess of a club, bro?
If you can get Luis Enrique, you've been.
He's the only one.
He's the only one.
Trade Carrick for.
That's what I'm saying. Because bro, people forget as well. Yeah, Man United in our history, we don't suit managers that play defensive football. We never have. Mourinho didn't work out in the end. Managers that do this, and we don't suit hipster managers as well. It's not our football. It's people hate the word DNA, but it's true. Do you get what I'm saying? You have to get a manager that aligns with your DNA. Unless you want to change the DNA. Our DNA is fast attacking football youth. Well, that's what's always been.
Attack.
We used to sing that. Like how Arsenal's DNA used to be, 1-0 to the Arsenal. Then football evolved. Wenger came in and changed your style of play. Barca's DNA is their tiki-taka DNA. If they go and get a defensive manager, which they have done before, like Valverde and stuff like that, what happens? Do you get what I'm saying? Don't say go and get Ange because Ange isn't good enough. Do you get what I'm saying? Ultimately, you're not. Obviously, you have to.
I don't really believe in it.
No, it has to. Big clubs have DNA.
I don't think DNA.
For example,
I'm always past, by the way. I'm always past. This DNA thing is a Fugazi thing that was created by some clubs.
It's not.
I don't think
I agree. But perfect example, Bayern Munich. When they quote unquote lost their DNA when they hired Pep and they went back to their DNA, they looked a lot better.
Ancelotti's the prime manager. Ancelotti's a
they wouldn't win the Champions League.
I'll give you another example.
If Arsenal win the league this season, it's the definition that DNA doesn't matter. It's the way you play and how you win games.
He's playing in their DNA. This has always been Arsenal's way, bruv.
I think you could say it's the George Graham way. The George Graham way.
He's also playing the Wenger way because he's playing possession-based football. This is Arsenal Football Club's DNA.
This is not it, bro. I'll be honest. I've seen our
City's DNA got created by Pep. That's what their DNA was. They got created by Pep.
Even if they were
so small, they just had to be invented. Do you get what I'm saying? They were a tiny tin pot club before Pep. Do you know what I'm trying to say is right? Yeah, what I'm trying to say is Real Madrid, for example. Real Madrid and Man United, similar styles, always has been. Real Madrid's one. They don't suit tactical managers. If you go and get a tactical manager and stick him in Real Madrid, it ain't going to work. He's sitting there trying to tell Mbappe, oh, you need to go in the half space, guys, and all this. No, it's not going to work. Do you get what I'm saying? They already said it last time with Xavi. He was doing 3 hour. He was doing 3 hour tactical breakdowns. They couldn't.
Wrong example.
Real Madrid don't care. They just want to win. When I saw them play Ram's team in the Champions League final. Courtois had about 15 saves that game, and they sat back and scumbagged it and stunk the joint out attacking wise. Got their goal, and Liverpool couldn't break them down. Club DNA. Kill all that shit. All that matters is winning. Whatever your manager, his tactics are and his philosophy is, if that can bring you trophies, that's what you should be focusing on.
AG, I'm saying that a defensive manager won't bring Man United league titles back. It won't work.
It just depends on who it is. It just depends on who it is. If you get a good enough defensive manager, you can absolutely win trophies and win titles. And your fans might not like it in particular moments when you're setting up deep and you're putting numbers behind the ball. But at the end of the day, you know what fans care about when they walk out that stadium. Did we get the 3 points? Did we win? Maybe that's the Chelsea fan in me, because we don't care. We just like to just, we can scumbag it out.
That was Chelsea's DNA. Chelsea's DNA was modeled on Real Madrid's DNA. Just suck managers and win. Suck managers and win. Man United DNA.
That's what that's at the end of the day. That's all it cares. I've seen Chelsea play beautiful attacking football under Ancelotti. I've seen us play very well under Mourinho in 14-15 in the first half. I've seen us score tons of goals. Even under Conte, when we had 3 at the back, we scored the most goals in the league. But I don't care. I don't care if we set up shop and we win every game 1-0. Just fucking win. That's all that matters at the end of the day. The trophies at the end of the day, when they get engraved on there, all it says is what year that is. It doesn't say what your DNA is and how you achieve it.
I'm saying, in fact, big up to John James in the chat. He says United's DNA is also about the mentality. Amarim will be 1-0 up or 1-1 and bring on a centre back. Carrick will bring on an attacker. That's the mentality. Do you know what I'm saying? It's to keep going to the end. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we're Man United, as they always say. It's Man United. We always score. Imagine if Fergie brought on a centre back after we went 1-1 and started parking the bus in the Champions League final in '99.
Do you think that DNA is from Fergie time?
Just from Busby, from Matt Busby. Fergie copied Busby. Literally go and type up Fergie's book.
When was that Matt Busby thing? Was that 50s, 60s?
Yeah, that was 50s and 60s. Yeah,
and then
actually started in the 40s, late 40s.
And then there was 20-something years that you didn't win the league, and that DNA was gone. And then
so after we got
DNA.
Let me do these supers because we're gonna go to. Well, we haven't even spoken about the Arsenal Chelsea game, which is kind of weird.
Oh yeah,
Paz Hamza with the Arsenal jersey before Daddy Sheikh took over was mad. I don't know what happened in Lahore yesterday. We always knew he was an Arsenal fan. Hamza better not banter his team Arsenal. I'm gonna tell you something. Yeah, this old picture. Anyway, it is what it is.
That's mad.
Of course it's old because before Daddy Sheikh.
No, that's not because that shirt is not that old.
But Paz, it also fits the narrative because back in the day, it used to be Arsenal fans that move over to City. That's what it was. That's what the narrative was. The Arsenal fans will move over to support City, the ex-Arsenal fans. So the narrative is strong.
You know what it is? You see, when it was Wenger out, that was a mass movement of weirdo Arsenal fans deciding to change teams.
No, before that.
No, it was I'm telling you now, the Wenger out when we was getting robbed for all our players from Man City, the Nasris, the Clichés. That 5 years of Wenger out is when everyone decided to leave. Some people went Chelsea, but people went everywhere, bro.
Liverpool fan laughing doesn't sit right with me. This is your year to go back to back, and you are 3 points behind the worst United team.
No, it's never their year to go back to back. This is their level, man. 2 league titles in 36 years, bro. Yeah. Liverpool Football Club. I'm not done.
Remember this guy. Remember.
Let me spit
I'm gonna let him waffle his nonsense.
Liverpool Football Club, the luckiest club in the world. You get
luckiest club in the world. Okay.
Can I finish my point? Am I allowed to finish my point? Liverpool Football Club. They only seem to win. Why is it they only seem to win when they play no competition? When there's no competition, they seem to win. When there is competition, they always seem to lose. They always seem to never win when there's competition.
Example.
You know what I'm saying? As I said, 4 out of their 6 Champions League finals. Borussia Mönchengladbach, 0 UCLs. AS Roma, 0 UCLs. Club Brugge, 0 UCLs. Tottenham Hotspur, 0 UCLs.
Can we fact check me as well? Because the facts real quick, Ron.
KG, I can't let Touchline talk the shit. Yeah, because what he just said was a load of bull crap. First of all, I'll give you a little history lesson. Touchline. Borussia Mönchengladbach were the best Bundesliga team in that season. They were the best. Better than that Bayern Munich team.
0 UCLs, mate. 0.
Brother, I don't care if they won 0 UCLs. They're the best team in Germany. I don't give a shit. They have flipping Jupp Heynckes in their team, who was a baller back then. What are we doing? And then you talk. Remind me. Also, in 1981, who did we beat? If you want to talk about who did we beat in 1981? Who did we beat in 1981?
Well done. You beat Real Madrid in the Champions League final.
Oh, we beat Real Madrid, did we? Oh, okay. You want to talk about Roma? You want to talk about Roma? Majority of those Roma players were also part
of their history in 0 Champions League.
Majority of those Roma players were also part of that World Cup winning team in 1982. So what are we doing?
What are telling me about time?
Hello.
Let me just. Enrique,
don't stack up.
Is Enrique Ball even compatible? Is Enrique Ball even compatible for the EPL? It's kind of, they said the same about Pep Guardiola, and he fucking changed the whole Premier League.
He does have to adapt it though. He can't play that the exact same way. He can't play the exact same way.
We'll see if he can do that. Enrique players with front three that can switch. And I think Cunha and Mbeumo can switch.
Look at the profile pic. Look at the profile pic.
Is that a real image?
Yeah. I told you this guy's a fraud, bro.
Yes, that's a real image. I do watch alongs with Inter wearing Juve shirts, yes. What do you think?
Well, it looks real to me. It looks real.
Hey, big up T. Big up T.
It's very real.
It's a real image. Yes. They caught me.
Is this what AI is doing now? Is this what AI is doing now? Yeah.
Mo is literally it's because you support it's because that's the biggest team in Italy. Of course you're going to support the biggest team in Italy.
Of course, I will do the watch alongs wearing Juventus.
Old lady.
Juventus shirts, yes, of course.
Yo, that's a bad joke. I don't want to say it.
Are we going to go back to the game yesterday? Did Arsenal actually dominate Chelsea yesterday?
No, we bullied them. It was a bully.
See the difference. See. I've had this. Arsenal fans will tell you that Chelsea are the little brothers. They bullied them. They dominated them. Chelsea. They kept yesterday on my show. They were saying they kept them at arm's length. All this talk. Chelsea fans were saying no. That's a delusion. That is not the case. He won with 2 set pieces.
We put hands on them because you remember. Think about it. The history of this fixture or recent.
Is that put hands on? Is that a pause thing?
No. It's factual. I'm being literal. We put hands on them.
If they put hands,
had hands and feet on him, bro.
If you switch the O with an I, then yes, then it will be a big pause. But
hands on these kids, bro. How dare you rock up with these little kids? These small.
I'm glad he said
this small little team you got. We have to put hands on them. It's easy money.
Literally, every corner you were like this, putting hands on us. Every corner you were up there hugging.
It was men versus
one at a time.
Because even think about it, the only guy that I would even say is a man on your team is Reece James, and we put hands on him. We put hands on Reece James for the goal. He had hands on him. We've been putting hands on you. We've been getting touched as well, by the way. You know what you lot do? You lot keep eyeing these midgets like we used to do. And we used to think no one could put hands on us as well until everyone put their hands on us. Now it's your turn. We're putting hands on you now. It's just it's a cycle. It's that's all this is. This is nothing even bad. It's your midget era. We've been through our midget era. Now we're signing Goliath's 6'2" man. Now we got to put the hands on you. Get me little handball. Ref, watch your mouth. I'll catch you in the parking lot later if you even dare blow that whistle. That's all it is. You just got manhandled. It wasn't. We didn't pop you off the park. We didn't absolutely destroy you.
You don't pop anybody off the park.
We didn't. We pop everyone off the park technically. Actually,
you pop nobody. You play one of the worst of football.
Technically, we keep a lot of the ball. So popping you off the park and winning is technically definition of popping you off the park. But it's cool though. But what we did is we put the pause on.
Shit.
We put the pause on you. That's what matters.
Because
when we put the pause on us, it was breaded. So now bread us for putting the pause on you, bro. When when it was happening to us, the other team was, it's men against boys. It's this against that. That other team used to get breaded. So now that we've manhandled you, I want everyone else to say how good of a team we are now. The same way you would say about everyone else. Yeah. I'm
gonna say you at the end of this game, you didn't learn anything new about Chelsea, and you didn't learn anything new about Arsenal.
I can tell you what
the eye see. What the eye
finish.
What the eye saw was Arsenal being no threat from open play and relying on set pieces. What we've seen all year, and what we've seen. And look, hold on. And look, I'm fair, right? I'm an honest Chelsea fan. What you see from Chelsea is Chelsea not being physical and not being able to defend set pieces, and Chelsea not having good discipline, right? So we knew we had to come in there, and the first thing you knew when you play Arsenal, you have to stop their set pieces. You have to get physical. You have to embrace the dark arts. We didn't do it. Fair play to you guys. What happened on those corners and what happened in the other box, it would have been nice if there was a little bit of reciprocity when it comes to refereeing. But I'm not going to hold my hands up because, like I said, at the end of the day, you know what Arsenal's about. It's up to you to stop them, and we didn't stop them. But to hear you or any other Arsenal fan say that we bopped them or we dominated them or we played them off the park is absolutely false, because I'll defer to Nathan, I'll defer to Ram, and I'll defer to Mo and to Touch to talk about who played the actual better football. But at the end of the day, better football doesn't always get you 3 points.
So look, just so we're clear, I literally said we didn't do that. I said we manhandled you and we bullied you, which is what happened. We won our duels. When it came to the set pieces, we punched you up. We even scored a goal for you. We even bullied ourselves on your behalf. This is what I'm saying. So you're criticizing us in terms of what we created. We created more than what you did. You didn't do anything.
Not. Absolutely not.
You didn't
You had one
greatest player of all time. I went back, watched the highlights, still can't see him. Still can't see him now. Your greatest that absolute demon who's been a demon for 4 years apparently. That Club World Cup demon. I haven't seen him at the Arsenal ground ever. I've never seen him against us. At this point, to Arsenal fans, that guy is just a myth and a legend, bro. Because I've never seen.
Is his only goal against you that one in the Community Shield?
With City. With City. He scored against. No, he hasn't scored against. He scored against.
No, he has scored against.
He scored a penalty against Arsenal. Saliba handled the ball.
Can I give you that? I got something. Just give me 2 seconds about his record against the big 6 teams. Or
no. Before I go to Cole Palmer, I want to do something else. For me, yesterday, just objectively talking about the game yesterday, I actually think that Chelsea played into Arsenal's hand. The problem is Arsenal don't have the quality. The players yesterday, I was saying that on the group chat with Paz yesterday, the players' quality of Arsenal let Arteta down and let the fans down and let everybody down. Arsenal got into great positions. Chelsea literally, yesterday, if you want to talk about outplayed, Chelsea were outplayed until the final pass. Okay, let me give you what my mean with this. Chelsea had position. Chelsea had more position than Arsenal at the Emirates, by the way. Chelsea were passing the ball better. Palmer was dribbling and all this stuff. Arsenal were playing direct, which is what every single fan asked for. Every single Arsenal fan said, can we be quick on the ball? Okay, they be quick. Eucharist, couple of passes, and Eucharist is 1-on-1 with Saliba. Couple of passes, and Eze, Trossard, and Saka, they were 3-on-3 many times. This should be your attacker's bread and butter. But they didn't execute. That is a player's problem, not a manager's problem, not a tactics problem. The manager isn't going to make you make the final pass. The manager, like there was 3-on-3, and literally Trossard, and that is, to be honest with you, it's football IQ. And I know that Paz loves Trossard. Anybody knows if I have 3-on-2, if the guy that has the ball needs to run central, so both players can be outside, and Eucharist made the overlap, Trossard kept running straight, so he closed the angle on Eucharist. And when Eucharist made the overlap, that's football IQ. That's quality. That is you thinking about the play. If Trossard cut inside, it will drag the defender inside, and Eucharist will make the overlap. Trossard didn't make that pass in the middle that would have made 3-on-1 because Declan Rice was there, Saka was there, and Eucharist was there, and Trossard failed to deliver that pass. Eucharist had 1-on-1 with Saliba, Saka on the right side, and nobody went in the 18. Saka was 1-on-1 on the right side on a counter attack, and everyone was watching him, ball watching. That is technicality of Arsenal. That is
They
IQ
also
for Arsenal.
The ref killed some dangerous transitions as well.
3 times the referee killed it. 2 on
Yeah.
Raya and 1
He was
on
terrible.
2 on
He was
Raya.
terrible
We
both
were,
times.
I think we were clear more dangerous than what you were.
No, not at all.
Not
Not at all. Hold on. João Pedro had a point blank
No, but-
header that he put off. The
Yes.
Enzo Fernandez.
That's from a corner,
Chance.
set piece. That was a set
Yeah,
piece.
set piece. And then another chance with Cole Palmer, the one where he ballooned it over, where he panicked and did what Cole Palmer is doing in 2026 and kitted
That
into
was a part.
the hell.
That was a 30-yard shot.
Yeah.
We need to have a discussion. We need to have a discussion about
We're
Cole
not counting that as a dangerous.
But we are
Also,
talking about-
there was
And the chances at the end.
Paz,
I'm gonna-
I think we
Oh,
were
stop.
we're going to talk
Touchline,
about
touchline,
the
touchline. Give me
three
a second,
chances at
give me
the
a
end
second,
too.
this one.
Pass, right? The Garnacho cross that
But
then
Raya
he
made
was
that Raya made a fantastic match a 3-point saving.
When he was offside.
No, the Garnacho cross where Raya had the
That's
the
a
save.
cross. That's a cross
Yeah.
that was missed.
Yeah,
there was an
It was
opportunity
going
where
net.
Liam Delap had a 2v2 where he could have squared it to
That was
Garnacho.
offside.
that wasn't offside.
No, it was not
because
offside.
Timber
Liam
played
Delap's
him
shot
on.
was
No, it
offside.
was not offside. Then Liam Delap had
No.
another one where
He-
Reece James crossed it and Gabriel made a fantastic block at the near
Okay.
post. You look, I'm not saying that we deserved the win or we deserved a point, or I'm not even saying that we bopped
No,
you
because
off
you
the court.
you
All I'm
sound
saying
so
is
you sound so hopeful. Then that's what I'm
No,
hearing.
no,
You sound
I'm saying
so
I'm saying
I
that's
don't
the
think
story
you
of
can say you were
Chelsea.
there.
That's the story of our season. Is when we get to the final third, we're being let down by what Touch wants to talk on. Sometimes our best player, right, as Paz so alluded to, our greatest ever player, even though he's not even top 10 best Chelsea players of all time. But if you want to talk about who had the better chances, who played the better football, who was more
okay.
influential, and who put their stamp on it, you can say Chelsea. But look, I can't go on the diatribe that I just went on about results.
I'm gonna go to Arsenal. I want to finish the Chelsea because there is a
Both
discussion that
teams,
happened. There is a
I'd say,
discussion.
have very dysfunctional front lines. So like
No,
that
so
game
hold
was
on.
always going to be won in the
Yeah.
midfield or the defense because
I'm
neither
gonna-
team are good with their front three.
I actually think Chelsea moved the ball well. The problem with Chelsea as well is that Cole Palmer, if we're gonna have a Cole Palmer discussion, we can have a Cole Palmer discussion, right? I'm gonna go back to Arsenal because there is a discussion that happened between Yaya Toure and Patrick Vieira yesterday about who plays better football, Man City or Arsenal, right? Yesterday in the studio. For Chelsea, I have no idea. I asked Hussam this yesterday. I don't know where Chelsea are going. What's the what is the plan here for Chelsea?
There's no Toure that's known for intelligence. like not one of. No matter whether it's Colo,
We're gonna come. I'm gonna
Yarnock,
come to. We're gonna
Toure.
come to Arsenal. We're gonna come to the Arsenal. I just want to finish the Chelsea part, the Cole Palmer part, the Enzo Fernandez part, the Caicedo part, and all these people.
Mhm.
Cole Palmer, as I said yesterday, he did everything other than the final touch, which is you pass the ball right. Cole Palmer, as of now,
Wait,
is
that's a lie.
That's a lie, man. He
That's
did
a lie.
nothing.
He didn't do
That's not-
everything.
Hold on, let it.
So he did everything but his job. Paz, he did everything but his job.
He did nothing. He
That's
didn't
what I'm
do
saying. He did.
everything.
For me, he was
I
terrible.
thought
I thought he was
whipping
awful.
and just messing up the last part. He weren't doing that. He
Do you know
literally
what it is? Do you know what it is about this Chelsea team? Because we'll be touching upon Cole Palmer. I have a nickname for them. They're called Striptease FC. That's what they are. They're striptease, no penetration. They don't do anything in the final third. And do you know what that goes down to? And a lot of the blame has to go to Cole Palmer. I've given him a lot of leeway this season because, look, again, circumstances, the fact I hate you. I hate you. But am I wrong? Am I wrong though? But
No.
Palmer, I give it to him. The fact that Maresca should still be the manager. I don't know why he got rid of the board signing the players that they did. I kind of understand the sympathies, but you're meant to be that guy. If you're that guy, you're meant to be putting your authority into this game. That don't mean get stuck in. That don't mean go flying into challenges. Do something. Because every time he has the ball, delegating, makes a stupid decision, poor pass, poor touch. The criticism needs to be given to this guy because if you want to put him to a pedestal, you got to criticize him. at that same pedestal.
It's the same with all of these nonchalant players, though, isn't it? You get like a player that might not be the best player in the world on his day, but if he's trying really hard, you can appreciate it.
No, but do you know what? Hang on, Tasha, give me 1 second. The reason why I won't give it to him because of the style of player that he is, he don't do anything with the ball at his feet. When he had the opportunity to do something, he didn't do it. He didn't cut the mustard. That's where I'm going to give him that criticism.
Yeah, he deserves it. He deserves it. Go ahead, Touch.
Yeah, Paz was saying that. What did Chelsea do? And I say Arsenal fans in the chat. What did Chelsea create? They didn't create anything. The reason why they didn't create anything is because Cole Palmer was messing up all their attacks. The guy who is supposed to be one of the best players in the league, his job, when you're that good, Paz, when you're that good as people, and to be fair, talent-wise, he's very good. We can all agree talent-wise, he's very good, yeah? Right?
Very, very technical.
You expect players like him in them type of games to turn the half chances into brilliant ball across the box, like Kevin De Bruyne did. Or he'll cut inside and smack it at the bar, maybe it goes in. Or, you know what I'm saying? Do something like how Cunha's goal against you lot. Do you know what I'm saying? Just got the ball in a space and smashed it. That's not a chance. That's a really half chance. But he smashed it in the bottom there. You'd expect him to do something like that. He didn't. He broke down all their attacks. Now, I'm going to read these stats out. Cole Palmer in Big Six matches. I ain't reading Tottenham because I don't care. United, 5 times he's played us. 2 non-penalty goals. Yeah. Context, one of those is in a 2-1 loss. So only one of them actually meant anything.
What about context? One of them was in the 4-3 win.
The 4-3 one.
That's why I said one of them was in a 2-1 loss.
I think it was a deflection as well, that 4-3 one.
Yeah, it was. For Arsenal.
No one asked for your context, Ram.
0 non-penalty goals. Liverpool 3 times played, 0 non-penalty goals.
One including a final. Remember the cup final?
Care about cup final. Yeah. Versus the kids.
The game. I thought you said he scored a goal. I was about to say.
No. One of those games includes a final. That is meant.
By the way, the fact he's only played Liverpool 3 times is very damning because he's been in this league for a long time. Man City 5 times, and he's played him in a final 5 times, 0 non-penalty goals. So the only team he scored a non-penalty goal against is Michael, and we finished 8th and 15th. So does it really count?
These stats can't be right because people say to me that this guy's a big game player. And this is what I've heard.
I got cussed for it.
Context: those Man City games where we played Nathan's team under Poch, the 4-4 and the 2-2 draw. Yeah, those he was by far the best player on the pitch in those games. So you can throw out your stats and I can say, look, versus Arsenal, I will 100% agree. The context, he was absolutely trash yesterday. He wanted to come off. When he sat down in the middle of the pitch and he looked at the ref, all Chelsea fans, all of us looked at each other and said, he doesn't want it. He wants to come off. The fact that he got back up, played an additional 20 minutes, lets you know that he wasn't there mentally. He ducked that challenge, and he was the reason why, one of the main reasons why our attack had no cutting edge to it, right? He got himself into fantastic positions, right? We were finding Cole Palmer, especially in that first half, finding them in the space, in the half channels, all the tactical bullshit that people love to do. But at the end of the day, when the ball's at his feet, we need him to do something. And I know the options that he's dealing with aren't the best. Neto's trash, Garnacho's trash, Delap is trash. But at the end of the day, you're the best player. I saw Mo Salah last year carry a Liverpool attack that wasn't firing, right? Darwin Núñez, fell off the thing. So if folks are going to put Cole Palmer in that stratosphere and say that he is world class, which you'll never hear KG say it. He's not world class. But if you want to put him in that, he has to be held to those standards. And the fact of the matter is, the last 18 months, he has not been up to the test. He has not been that guy.
So Chelsea are finished.
We need to stop.
Is that your conclusion? Is that the conclusion?
We don't allow no one else the excuse of he don't want to be at that club anymore. So man needs to stop saying Palmer don't want to be at Chelsea. That's why we don't allow Foden, Saka. We don't allow Rio Ngoma. We don't allow no one else. We don't allow no one these excuses. This is the only guy I've ever heard allowed the excuse of he don't want to be there. I've even heard the man tell me he don't want to live in London anymore. Like the excuses I'm hearing for this Cole Palmer guy is insane, bro.
That sounds more like a you problem. You were talking to the wrong people. Anybody that uses those excuses,
people are making excuses.
No, but Paz, I want you as an excuse. I was just saying, you know what I mean? Basically, Chelsea, you're a shit club and you don't want to be there.
Guys,
People
but
are
it
making
also,
When
Yeah,
doesn't
some-
it make it
that
worse?
touchline is ready. If I said touchline, I'll give 100 million for Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer would be like,
No,
Where do
not
I
this
send
time.
the
I'm not
check?
if you keep playing like this. I've got
where
the
do I
best
send
player
the
in the
check? That's
league.
exactly
I've
what
got the best
touchline
player
is.
in the league, bro. I've got the best player in the league. I don't need Cole Palmer in a minute.
The best player that you wanted to ship off last year to Saudi. Please,
Yeah, 'cause
Saudi, come and
Amarim
buy
was playing
him.
in the six.
Come
Amarim
and
was
buy
playing
him.
in
You
the six.
has
Now
Brum,
he's
you
back at his
remember
position. He's the best
all
player
the
in the league.
Bruno outers. Oh,
Yeah,
we
he's the
need
best player
Bruno
in the
to be
league
out of
this
this
season.
club before.
No
But
one's
everybody
better
with
than
a
Bruno
brain
Fernandes
said
this
you
season.
need that
28
terrorist.
We are
Cameron
so
and
obsessed.
Sarge out the club.
As a panel, we're so obsessed of getting our message across that we actually will just say the message regardless of what the other person is saying.
Do you know whose
Stop
problem it
saying
is?
we. Stop
No,
saying
do
we.
you know whose problem this is? It's your problem. This is your
So
problem.
it's
You're the host.
you.
You're the host. You host. How about that?
Host mode.
Let me do these super chats, guys. Ad is saying from 15th to 3rd, United ball is insane. Sesko golden boot. Mathematically, we're still in the race. Objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. Fair enough. Still, you're not in the race.
I don't know
You're
about
not in the
Sesko
race.
golden boot, though. I don't know about Sesko golden boot.
It's not
I
golden
think he's a bit too far off.
Your career's golden boot.
And then
Yeah.
that pro
If you're gonna say Sesko Golden, but I'm gonna say João Pedro Golden. Everybody can say somebody in the Golden.
pretty
Boot.
much.
I'm
Everybody
down. That works for me.
That ref doesn't even know what advantage means. He actually didn't.
No,
He literally didn't.
Hold on.
Because the rule is if it's a second yellow, they
No.
So
He's talking
what about the two on Raya and the one on Palmer?
Oh no, I thought you
Yellow.
were talking about the red card.
Yeah.
The red card, you can't. The red card, I think there's a rule. You
4 or 5
can't play advantage either. He's
Yeah,
gone.
because he has to send him off. He can't go back
That's
to it. and send
one
him
out
off
of
again.
4 times he did
No,
that.
I thought it was a red card. That's
Yeah,
what I
the
thought.
Raya one was a bit of a mad one.
He did
To
it.
be
a
fair,
few times,
to
but
be
he
fair, it was Cole Palmer at the scene of the crime as well.
He was trolling.
Big up Judge Mo,
Great
big
game.
up Judge Mo and the panel. Except Paz. Here is me, guys, in an AC Milan shirt lifting the Champions League.
Hey man, they won
That's
double the
actually-
amount
that's
of
actually
Champions
not
League.
the
man.
Champions League. That's not the
That's
Champions
not
League.
even the Champions League trophy. What is that?
I can't even see that, bro.
Mo
I
hasn't
can't
won
even
the
see
Champions League for so long.
That looks like a
It's not-
Super Cup more than a Champions League.
Yeah, it's Italian. That's
Yeah.
Coppa Italia.
Oh, Coppa Italia.
Coppa Italia's the
Yeah.
gold one.
Fonzie.
Italia's the
Yeah,
gold
but
one.
Too hard, Paz. You're not familiar with the
Saliba, James, and Caicedo bodied Arsenal players.
No, it's
What
Asna.
a free
Asna.
points that was.
It's Asna, bro. Asna.
Chalobah played his
That's
best game of the season against your bum ass striker. 1v1, and everybody knew.
I mean,
As soon as I saw Jurriën get it in that 1v1, I went to go get a drink because I said Chalobah's going to deal with this bozo.
did you get a drink after the game when you lost?
I did. It was a different
Might have
kind
had
of
more
drink.
than one.
I need open play. Guys, I need open play tables since Arsenal are trash. They are second behind Man City. I know that for a fact.
Wait, is T a Juventus fan or is he an Arsenal fan?
What is
Arsenal
open
fan.
play table?
Who's an
Arsenal
Arsenal
fan.
fan?
What is
Open play goals. Open play goals.
Open play goals.
Arsenal second.
At the
Saying
end of the year, they're gonna
Palmer can stay at Chelsea. Bruno Fernandes is staying.
Yeah, yes.
Hey, you need a successor, man. The guy's not getting any
You know
younger.
my problem with this? Do you know what the problem with this is? Some Chelsea fans think that Cole Palmer being sold now will get them like 130, 150.
Nope.
No.
He
He's
will.
on an 8-year deal. That's why.
He will. But what Chelsea
He will
fans are
what?
saying is if you sell him, no one trusts the board to find an adequate replacement for him because they're not going to strike gold again like they did with Cole Palmer.
No, we got some.
I was even really shocked that he worked out as well as he did. In like the limited
Everybody was.
minutes I saw him play
Yeah, man.
for City, he just looked really sort of like stiff and shy.
I
I was
remember
really stunned. Like
getting
I knew he was a
nervous.
good
Cole-
player, but I didn't
Cole-
think he had the confidence to.
Cole Palmer, stoppable on his day.
Oh, that picture is.
I
Yeah,
wanna-
that's a mad picture.
Yo,
bro.
time him. Somebody time him out for that
Yeah,
picture.
bro. That's a
I
change
said-
back.
I said
Get it back to Juventus shirt. Get it back.
Touchline is speaking pure facts. Ram guy is waffling.
Of course, the Mank says that. The Mank says that.
I mean,
Bruno's
I
Ballon
think
d'Or
everyone thinks
Fernandes.
other than the Scousers.
Bruno's Ballon d'Or Fernandes is on 19 GA short respect. He's actually
20 GA, actually.
20 GA actually, not 19.
What a
He's
player.
not 19.
Some player. He is.
This one is for footy judge Gunnar.
Right.
Oh, for fuck's sake, bro. Fonzie, fuck off.
What's next? Put him in a Roma shirt.
Guys,
Hey, someone do it.
who timed them out? I don't know. It's a joke.
What? They timed out T. Untime him out, you rat.
Yeah. That was a joke. That was a joke.
Guys, why did you time him out?
Wait. Time two out. Time two out.
Time out, T. Untime him out.
Timed out who?
What the fuck?
T-Wiz, bro. Untime him out.
T-Wiz. Wait.
Untime
Actually,
out.
do you know what? Whilst you're timed out, put it back to the Juventus pick, please.
I am timing out the person who timed him out.
You can't do that, Mo. How can you do that?
Who was it?
Because I'm understanding who's from streets, the Man United fan. He
Shocker, Man United fan. Yeah.
Streets, bro. What are you doing, man?
Streets,
Just because there's no Chelsea fans when they lose, mate. Because I ain't seen one Chelsea fan in this chat today.
Okay, we haven't even spoken about Arsenal. We haven't even spoken about Arsenal yet. Let's talk about Arsenal. By the way, I'm going to tell you something. By the way, actually, factually, we haven't spoken about Arsenal a lot on this show. Between Arsenal and City,
5 minutes. I've got to go do something quickly.
Okay, go ahead. Between Arsenal and City, who plays better football, in you guys' opinion? Not Paz, not Nathaniel. Don't answer.
I was going to say something non-biased. I actually think like 9 times out of 10, we actually play some really atrocious stuff. Like when you're watching us play in some of these games like Chelsea, like Brighton, right? And it's just knocking the ball around here and there, playing with no urgency, thinking that we're still City from a few years ago and think, oh, we've got this 1-goal lead. No team's going to score against us. We're the best team on earth, right? Even though a lot of the players in the team don't even have these sort of credentials to have that kind of arrogance. I actually think a lot of the time we don't actually play that great of football. It's just kind of sort of put to the side because when we do play really good football, it is really good. And when Jurriën is linking up with Foden, with Doku, with Aït-Nouri, with Haaland, it is exciting to watch. But if you watch us like majority of the time, we actually play some disgusting stuff.
So I hear what you're saying, Nathaniel, and I don't agree with any of it because you're not taking into account the kind of football that bottom right plays. You're comparing your football to the peak Pep Guardiola, tiki-taka, David Silva, KDB, where you all were free flowing and it was just beautiful football. You're not that, but you're not to the level.
Yeah, but the point I was just trying to kind of get across. I don't like watching Arsenal play football, even from like a non-biased point of view. I don't really enjoy watching an Arsenal game, but it would be disingenuous for me to say, "Oh, we play so much better football. Look at these exciting attacking players we have." Is actually, I'd say, it's a lot closer than people would.
It is though.
Like to
say. You're better on the counterattack. You have better, more technical players. And this isn't me shitting on Arsenal. Like we could have other ways to shit on Arsenal.
We know you're not your fifth. We know
you have the more exciting players, right? Arsenal doesn't have a player like Jurriën. If I'm a neutral fan and I want to go pay football and I want to go pay to watch a football match, Jurriën's a guy that I would pay to watch. Arsenal doesn't have that type of player, right?
I disagree with that.
They've got more dynamic players, and don't get me wrong, Erling Haaland, his style is actually very comparable to Jurriën, right? In terms of neither one of them's the best at creating opportunities for themselves. They're not the type of striker that Mo and myself grew up on, right? Like the old school like striker that can do everything in every facet to their game, right? Batistutas, guys like that who are just unplayable. But if you're just tuning in just to watch a football and saying this is the football that's on display this is an advert for the Premier League, it's Man City all day, with the acknowledgement that you're not the beautiful, free-flowing, lovely football that you wore in years past.
But at the same time as well, are we only saying that Arsenal play the worst football because they're on top of the league, right? And that's not even me to come out and just randomly defend Arsenal. I remember when we were winning league title after league title, or how can anyone watch Man City play football? Or no one likes to watch Man City play football.
No, it wasn't.
Nah, it was.
First of all, hold on. I just want to address I want to address Sixth Place real quick on the things that he said.
Yeah, just one at a time.
I've never in my life heard the word free flowing and Pep in the same sentence in my life. To put those two things and Pep in the same sentence, to me, shows a lack of understanding of what you're looking at. Because
you must not have watched Prime Barcelona then.
That's how I know you don't know what you're looking at.
Pep said to Thierry, look, real quick, Pass. Pep said to Thierry, I will coach you to the final third, and then it's up to you to use your individual brilliance for it.
He told him to sit his ass on the line until it's time to get in the box.
They can't have two separate conversations.
That is no. He told his ass to hug that touchline like he did with every other winger he's destroyed, like Grealish. He's destroyed plenty of wingers, but telling their ass, touch that fucking line or you're coming out my team. He's killed plenty of free-flowing players. Every time he's gone to a club and seen Yaya.
He killed Grealish.
Anytime
name another player other than Grealish.
Anytime he's gone to a club and seen Yaya Toure, he's shipped that motherfucker out.
Yeah, he don't like Yaya Toure.
He's packed up all of the free-flowing players that you associate with Man City. First of all, so he's not free-flowing. And this narrative that Pep is this beautiful free-flowing manager, to me, is absolutely mental, bro. It's not. He's one of the most structured managers of all time. He brought this structured thing into the game. He's one of the most structured managers that we've ever seen, ever. And that is why his thing is so mad, first of all. And second of all, we're going back to the original question, which is who plays better football? It's simple. We're both terrorists, just in different ways. That's fact. Watching Arsenal now, yeah. If you're looking to watch Wenger ball, that's not what that can't run anymore. Unfortunately, we tried that, and when
Arteta has been traumatized into playing the football you play.
Doing this free flowing thing, no one used to bread us for being free flowing and getting moved to. No one's ever done that. We would just get him moved to, whilst you'd see a couple midgets pop people, and then we'd get goal of the month maybe. But we're never winning. We're never winning the league with that pretty ass.
Question.
And now that we're doing the terrorist thing, no one likes it because we are part terrorist and part domination with a lot of structure. People said they love.
Can I comment on this before you go and ask a question? I wanna comment on what Paz is saying. Just go. I actually. Before you ask the question, please keep the question. I actually think the problem with Arsenal isn't Mikel Arteta as much as the players. I genuinely believe. 100%. I actually believe. I will absolutely. Okay, listen. Yesterday, I said about Arteta, I feel sorry for him. People corrected me, and I stand corrected. I blame Arteta for building the team like this. Some of the players that Arteta has literally aren't top players in terms of like the creativity and the thinking. They aren't. Trossard and Martinelli. That guy Martinelli is Neto in disguise. Donkeys. They kick and run. That's how I see Martinelli.
Don't forget head down.
Yeah, they are the same. They're the same player.
Kick and run. They kick and run. Maybe
they are donkeys though. They're different types of donkeys.
Maybe different types. Kick and run. For example, Trossard yesterday showed me a lack of IQ that I don't, an execution. Not only like the execution.
I don't think you can say Trossard's got a lack of IQ. He just had a shit
yesterday.
Game.
Okay, a lot of times I see Trossard sometimes making the wrong decisions in the final third as well by dribbling too much or refusing to actually play the pass in front of him. A lot of times. For me, the execution of Arsenal also, I don't think that the Arsenal players have, I don't know, apart from Saka, who every time Saka gets the ball, Saka never gets dispossessed with ease. Saka always keeps the ball, by the way. Saka is someone that is very strong. Yes, he's very strong on the ball. If you're going to dispossess Saka, you're going to dispossess him to a throw-in, a corner kick, or you're going to foul him. Right? You're not going to dispossess him like this. The rest of them, when they try to do something, I don't know, the execution is bad. And I've seen it a lot of times. The crosses are not great. The movements from Eucharist sometimes are not great. And if his movement is good, they watch him after the ball. I think that is a big problem for Arsenal. And I keep saying that Arsenal needs someone that is a difference maker up top. And I don't mean Shirky. I mean someone bigger than that.
Very slowly, though. One of our problems this year has definitely been spacing. Yeah. And there's times where we're either there's players that have no one around them, or there's just too many people there. And like as we're getting through the season, our spacing is getting a lot better. And that's happened. You've seen that over the last 3 games. And a lot of the things people kill Gyökeres for, I think he's kind of being asked to do things that he's never been asked to do before. Like playing up front by yourself. I don't think people realize how difficult that shit is, especially if there's no one around you. And that is
playing with.
So you're asking a striker to do striker things. Oh my God!
Hold on, wait! You didn't even let me land yet. I'm not telling you that he shouldn't be able to do them. I'm saying I don't think he's good. I don't think he's ever going to be good at those things.
Yeah, so telling him to do them at his age for the first time is never.
No, I don't.
He's 28 years old. Like he's not a.
Hold on. A player is what a player's going to be, and And Gyökeres is not the guy that I put my hand up and said, let's sign him. But at the end of the day, he's here now. So we have to adapt to what we have. And for me, if you're going to get the best out of Gyökeres, the best you've seen of Gyökeres is when there is someone that is playing very offensively from the midfield. Like that Havertz game, for example, he looked like a different player because all of a sudden there's people. If you can keep Gyökeres' touches to very minimal touches, bro, he'll be very, very good. But unfortunately now he's having to, a lot of the time, his first touch takes him out to the wing because he can't hold it. He can't hold on to it into the middle. It's too congested. So like I think a lot of the reason why people hate the way Arsenal play is genuinely because there is a slight lack of quality and adaptation to how some of these players play in the final third. And I think you're starting to see Arteta understand a few of these players a bit better because I think it has been improving. I don't think we were playing as bad as what we used to.
What was the year? Was it 22-23 or was it 23-24 when Martinelli had 15 goals? When
22-23.
So this is why I say I agree with what Mo is saying in that it's part players to blame because the players aren't executing, and I've seen them break down in crucial times. But it's also your manager. And there's nothing wrong with this because it's obviously proved to be effective. He also manages with more of the handbrake on, right? You can't tell me that with the two best center back or the best center back partnership in the world, right, in Gabriel and Saliba, that you can't entrust those two to clean up things and allow yourself to get a little bit more freedom and enjoyment going for it. That's why I'm saying it's a mixture of both. I'm not criticizing it. I'm not because if you want to, to me, if you want to unleash the attack and you want to get more from a Gyökeres or you want to get more, you have to concede a little bit, right? Gyökeres, that's why Gyökeres has been really good, or I'll say he's been much better in Europe, right? Because Europe, they concede a little bit more of the possession. Other teams try to play football against you and they sit back and they allow Gyökeres the space, right? That Inter Milan game when he had that really nice finish, really clinical finish, you said, oh shit, that looked like the Gyökeres of Sporting that was banging in goals for fun in the Portuguese league. I do think in the Premier League, like you mentioned, it's definitely based on how teams will set up against you, and teams are going to sit back a little bit more and be a little bit more resolute and compact because that's how the league is going. But at the same time, you got to give a little to take a little in my mind. But it might win you the league with how he's playing. So I'm not.
My issue with this take, here's how I feel about a lot of people's take with Arteta and Arsenal in general. This feels like, do you know, like when you take your little brother to the park and it's all fun, like watching him skill up other people until he grows into, now he's 18, now he's better than all of us. And now we got to start getting onto him, roughing him up. And that's what it sounds like when people are critiquing Arsenal. It's now that there is a lot more maturity to our game and less naive basketball match attacking nonsense to our game, people don't like it. But unfortunately, if you look at everyone else that won, they kind of scummed it in some way too. So now that we're doing a bit of scumming, it's especially because most fans are
define scumming though.
They've never seen us do anything that is remotely aggressive over a long period of time ever in your life. So this Arsenal, for me, is it feels like it's a slap in the face to a lot of people that are used to us being little bros. But now the way we're playing now, it's aggressive. We've got a lot of players that people don't like. Think about it. What Arsenal players besides Jack Wilshere before 6 years ago did you dislike? You didn't dislike none of them. No one disliked Mertesacker. No one disliked Koscielny, Monreal. No one disliked any of these people. But now we've got some wrong-uns in our team, and now people don't like it. And that's why people are picking up these, every single one of them. No obsession.
No, but when you say don't like, do you mean I don't like or don't rate?
And I love it. I love
it. Don't like as in like you don't, in the same way that people say they don't like Bernardo Silva, Bruno, or like Robertson. In that sort of sense,
you don't like, bro. I'll put it this way: there's no way people are looking forward to play against Gabriel, bro. You're not looking forward to play against Declan Rice. You're not looking forward to play against Timber, Calafru. They're all shit houses. All these players we have now, they're all just shit house. Even Saka's a bit of a shit house now. So for me, a lot of these narratives are. I'm not saying that everyone's just an emotional wreck, but to say there's no emotional backing behind some of these takes, I think you'd be a bit dishonest, bro. Because I don't think you can look at us and say what we're doing is unsustainable. You can't look at it and say that it's not something that we can win with. Now we actually have a product that people are scared of. Now you want to get onto it. But when everyone else was doing it, it was when Chelsea was pulling up to finals with Bertrand left wing and they won. No one had a problem with it, bro. It's just me. It was just me shouting and mad that they played 2 left backs. It's just me alone, bro.
We had to, by the way.
Everyone was calling Jose Mourinho a genius, bro. We ain't even gone that far. We have not gone nowhere near the lengths that Jose Mourinho and Fergie have gone to win games, bro. Those 2 humans are 2 of the biggest football terrorists in the world. But people only remember Fergie when he did attacking football. He's also, I tell you the best thing about Fergie, yeah, is that he'll be a terrorist day 1 and a football purist day 2. But Mourinho is a full-time terrorist, and Arteta is now heading in the terrorist direction.
I mean, to even back your point up, look at the back line that we went and won the treble with. Look at the back line.
You played 4 centre backs.
We were playing at the back,
bro. That's the game now, unfortunately. Bro, if you're asking my preference,
no,
bro, I would love
that team was
I didn't like watching that.
That team was fantastic. Oh my god, that triple-winning team.
No, it's a shame it's going to get ruined by 115.
Apart from Jack Grealish, who was just a ball position guy, that team was very good, and that tactics by Pep Guardiola was amazing. Actually, playing that box midfield, it was very direct. It was straightforward. It wasn't as boring as Pep before. Pep has always been a boring manager when you watch him. Always been a boring manager. I've been saying this when I was in Egypt in 2011 with my friends. I said this was the most boring. I know that people don't like that because of the nostalgia that is killing you. Pep Guardiola, the great football. Guys, why would I want to? I'm gonna tell you guys something. Why would, as a neutral, why would I want to sit and watch a team pass the ball 1,000 times? Like, how is that entertaining to me? How is that like for me? How that? My problem is, it's okay. Hold on. Let me just make things different. It's genius. He's a genius that he came up with this plan and a way of playing football that he will dominate all games. This is why I'm going to tell you he's one of the best coaches ever to exist, right? But as a neutral, right, he actually kind of made football a little bit more ruined because of
he definitely.
People don't understand this. Also, the same
the flair out of players as well.
It's not only the flair, because he had the most flair in Messi. Basically, what was Barcelona most of the time under Pep was, I'm going to pass 1,000 times and then I'm going to get it to the get out of jail card. You remember Monopoly when you used to play Monopoly? The get out of jail card is a player that you can give it a halfway line and you know that 90% something is going to happen on frame. Messi, basically.
No. That's not entirely true, bro. Not entirely true.
We're not doing that.
We're not gonna revise what happened with Barcelona.
We're not gonna rewrite history, bro.
No. Not entirely true.
I'm gonna tell you something.
They had other get out of jail free cards.
No. There's no get out of jail card other than Lionel Messi in the history of the sport. Other than Cristiano at Man United between 07 and 09. Cristiano Ronaldo was the get out of jail card then. It was annoying.
Not on the Messi
not to the Messi level because he didn't have the same players around him. But you guys know that the get out of jail card is like literally. Do you know the assists that Busquets had?
Yeah.
When literally Messi just literally.
That's actually a good assist, though. Don't ever let anyone say that.
It's a great assist.
That's a great.
And people don't realize what Busquets.
That's what I'm saying. They don't realize
what Busquets. You
better not be talking about that Champions League Real Madrid assist.
You know how many people don't understand what
he did it.
As a defensive, when you get the ball in that position, why would you think to turn, spin, and then roll the ball? For Messi, bear in mind, he's got to realize Messi's running with him. Yeah, he spin it. It was a brilliant assist. I'll never let anyone.
Let me tell you another thing that people don't realize. You see that pass, yeah? Think about it. The weight of that pass is honestly sublime. And I'll tell you why it's sublime. He has to judge the pace at what Messi is running at. Think about the traffic he's about to run into and put the ball perfectly weighted. There
was no traffic.
Just pick it up in this track.
Messi ran into traffic. What was doing?
He's never
kicked traffic. We are not doing this. Yes, I have kicked ball before, and I have done those assists, and I never took it as an assist. What are we doing?
I'm not doing my whole game of what Busquets did.
Anyway, long story. Okay, It made you change your life. Yeah, your life changed. You're like, I'm gonna let people bounce off me. Listen, this is it.
Yes. But
You know what? It sounds like you're being a leech. You're leeching off the greatness of another person, bro.
Anyway, long story short, we go back to the brand of football. The media today, if you guys, I know that everyone, the media today has had a massive criticism of Arsenal today. Guys, I just want you to open Twitter, the BBC, Talk Sports, Sky Sports. It's ridiculous. Ruined football. This is Arsenal's problem. This is Arsenal's fault. Everything's fault. Do you think it's Arsenal's fault? Does anybody think it's Arsenal's fault?
I hope it is.
What's Arsenal's
Try
fault?
more.
Habibi,
The set pieces, and is that what you're saying?
it's not only, by the way, the set pieces thing is not Arsenal's fault. Brentford started it
Yeah.
in 21-22 in the first game after COVID.
No one's copying Brentford, bro. Let's be honest. No one's copying Brentford. Who's copying Brentford?
No, they were moving dark with them throw-ins, though.
I agree, but no one's copying Brentford.
What's that guy? What's that right guy?
Brentford started after COVID. No one would have said Brentford. Do you know what? I want to play like Brentford. No one done that.
But don't get me wrong. Yeah, at first I used to take offense to the set, and then I realized, hold on, I gotta just step into my villain arc and enjoy this for what it is. And I've realized this is fantastic because I don't want you lot to enjoy the way we're winning. I don't want man to be like, oh, you know what? You guys were just too good this year. Wow, what a good, you deserve it all. I don't want that. I want man to be fuming that we've won the league, just being absolute wrong-uns, bro. Because that's how I felt about you, man. So I need you lot to feel the way I felt when I was watching you.
You want to drop down levels so that
I don't want to blast the league by playing scintillating football. I don't want that. I don't want to put you all off the park. I tell you what, I want to cheat. I want to get bad VAR decisions. I want to score from set pieces. I want the goals to hit 3 people before it goes in. I want to win 1-0. I want to win 2-1. I want to win with own goals. I want my defender. I don't want none of my attackers to score another goal. I want it all to come from Gabriel. Gabriel hat-trick every game from set pieces, where it's not even a good header. It just bounces off the back of his head and goes in the goal. That is what I want. I don't want these last 9 games to show quality. I want to show scumbaggery.
Can you win the league like that?
That's what I want.
Can you win it? Can you win it like that?
That's what I want.
I don't care what you want. I want to know if it's possible.
That's how everybody else won it, being scumbags.
I mean, they're top of the league so far.
My man say it's scumbag. Everyone else won it like that.
Okay. I know how you feel, but on an honest note, in the last 19 big games, Arsenal, if I'm not mistaken, I saw this. Arsenal's forward have only scored 1 goal.
Fantastic.
Damn.
But are they counting Moreno as a forward because he did play up front?
He hasn't been playing the last. He's been injured the last couple of months.
He said last 19 games.
Let me actually make sure that
I thought he said last 12 games, Mo. Because I don't know if
19 big games. I think it was 19 big games. He said.
I don't know if that's true then.
That includes Tottenham.
Because I saw that stat, but it was with 12 games. The last 12 games. I don't know.
12 games, maybe 12 games. I don't know.
That can't be true though, because
Joker scored 2 versus Spurs.
Yeah, and so did Eze. So
not including Spurs. It's Man United, Liverpool, if I'm not mistaken.
Not including Spurs. So who replaces him in the Big 6 then?
No one.
No, I don't think
big games.
Paz, to be fair, Mo has said he doesn't want want Spurs to be part of the Big 6.
Spurs are not Big 6 anyway.
Unfortunately,
so why are they in the graphic?
We can't just change the Big 6. They are a massive club.
That's why hopefully they will get relegated and they will be out of the Big 6. Okay.
Once you go down there, I don't want to. You need to win the league to get back into the Big 6.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Once you.
So they've never been in the Big 6 then, by your logic. We did.
Okay, Okay, hold on. This is the tweet. This is it. I'm not sure. I need someone to fact check. Arsenal forwards have scored just 1 goal against top 10 oppositions in their last 10 Premier League games. Top 10 oppositions we have faced: Chelsea, Brentford, Manchester United, Liverpool, and Bournemouth. The goal was Noni Madueke against Brentford.
Bowler.
That might as well been a set piece as it goes across into the box, isn't it?
It's pretty much.
I am not sure if that. By the way, I am not saying that is true. I am not sure. That is someone that has actually
a stat like that
needs to be verified, bro.
Do you know what though? Who cares, bro?
It's like saying at the start of the season when Haaland was scoring all of our goals.
I'm gonna tell you.
If my keeper scores a goal kick, you know what I mean? It still counts as a goal. It doesn't count more if Gyökeres scores. It's a goal. A goal's a goal, isn't it?
Nah, you can celebrate it. Your goalkeeper scored a goal.
Does it count for zero if Ugarte
what I'm talking
scores,
about? Let me ask you guys something. Okay, so we are on that topic. There is 10 games or 9 games left. I don't know. Someone tell me.
Arsenal has 9 games left.
Everyone else
So they played 29 games.
All right, great. So if we're looking at all these stats and everyone that's talking about, are we saying that Arsenal are there? By the way, Arsenal are 5 points. Man City are going to pick Crystal Palace at home. Logically speaking, Man City should be winning that. There's a game at the Etihad. Are we saying that Arsenal are favorites to win the league?
Arsenal are going to win that game 2-0.
By the way, just hold on, guys. Just one thing. You literally told everyone here on the chat and everyone that Man City are losing 3-1 to Leeds. So don't do these predictions. And
yeah, and they would have, mate, if it weren't for corruption. They would have if it weren't for corruption, pal. Yeah, would have been red card and a penalty, mate.
Where's the have some shame and decorum for that, Mo? What are we doing?
I thought it was a good prediction.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll make another prediction. Man City are due a bad result soon, mate. I saw it in that. If Dominic Calvert-Lewin could finish his dinner, do you get what I'm saying? They would have lost that game 3-1.
Yeah, but Dominic, you just listen to what you just said. If Dominic Calvert-Lewin can score sitters, the guy can't score sitters. Remember, he's only good with one thing.
Leeds every week, then, isn't it? It's a good job they ain't playing him every week.
He's only good in the air. Anything on the floor, he doesn't do anything.
But I want to go back to I want to go back to this thing that everyone keeps talking about. But let me do these super chats quickly. Make ad managing moderator. I will handle these mods. You're a mod. You don't have to be a managing moderator.
I said managing moderator. What the hell?
Managing moderator. He's gonna ban. No, managing moderator. He wants to.
Wait. Make ad manager. Nah. That'll be chaos. Be chaos. Chaos in the row.
I think you are a mod. If I'm not mistaken, but
he doesn't have
he's trying to get a appearance.
He's not.
Okay,
bro. If
I can add him as a moderator.
Just be him left as a mod.
Making him a managing moderator is like he's gonna. I think the only one that is I'm not sure. There is only one that is a managing moderator. I'm not gonna tell you who, but
it should be me.
It's Hamza.
Or Pat Bear, man.
It's Hamza.
Arteta is a genius. No world-class players in the squad.
Please change the profile, please.
Yeah, and please stop lying too. Let's stop lying. Because their 2 center backs are by far world class players.
By the way, I'm gonna tell you something. The reality is, if people are saying that Arsenal players are not good, Arteta must be the best coach in the world.
Yeah, that's the thing, bro.
Yeah,
what is shit?
Every top 6 team apparently has no world-class players. This is how it goes.
No, you have 50 world-class players.
Tell me what the definition of world class is.
We have none.
I'm going to tell you. I have a definition of world class, right? This is my definition. But in my opinion, I think that definition is gonna. If you are a standout player against the rest of the world in your position, if you are you cannot be not the top 3, right? You have to be a standout. You have to be different than the rest of them. For example, Lamine Yamal for me is different than most of the wingers in the world. This is why for me, Lamine Yamal is a winger, is probably the only world-class player in there. This is probably for me.
Unfortunately, Mo, there's an actual definition for
what about Elise?
No, there is no actual definition.
Yes, there is. It's the word. That's stupid. World-class means among the best.
Yeah.
So for me, now your opinion could come in what among means, and you could put a number on it. But if someone is among the best, they're world class.
Okay, so what about if the best are if all of them? Okay, let me give you an example. For me, left wingers in the world currently, as it stands, for me, I don't see anyone that is a standout.
Kvaratskhelia and Vinny.
Kvaratskhelia
and Vinny. Don't forget
Vinny and Mbappe.
Mbappe is not a left winger, but
he is a left winger.
He's now on the left wing than he is in the 9.
I can't put him in the left wing conversation because I get told he's a striker.
You know what? We can actually do wingers anyway. It doesn't have to be right wingers or left wingers because a lot of wingers are exchangeable. We can do right wingers or left wingers.
That's the point. That's where your opinion can come in.
What about central midfielders, man?
Because think about it, hold on, by the way, because back in the day when these men that were playing on these rubble pitches that couldn't do 10 kick-ups, they had world-class players, and none of them could play today. So the goalpost moves every 10 years.
It depends on the style of football, yes.
The best of what is available, the top ones are world-class, unfortunately.
Fair enough. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. They have to be standout. Okay, so maybe for me, I'm not going to say the top 3. Or top 5 or top 4. Yeah. If there is one that is a standout for me, left backs in the world, I think Nuno Mendes stands out.
That's it.
Me.
It's Nuno Mendes.
That's it.
One of the best.
That's it for me. That's it.
I've seen him done by fucking Malo Gusto. He is not world class. He's a very good left back.
Nuno Mendes is one of the best left backs ever.
He is not world class. He is very good. Very good going forward. He is very shit.
You're looking at it for one game.
He's not.
We looked up your man. We looked up your
man. I need to do. Let me do these super chats so we can finish. Like Garnacho actually come on and was a threat. He actually played a cross that went all the way. That's about it. We're not gonna rewrite the game. It's actually meant to be a cross, and it meant to be a dangerous chance. How about 23-24 season? Was that free flowing? Arsenal in the second. I keep saying the Arsenal in the second half of the season, the last 18 games, they were fantastic. But so were City. Basically.
No, City were actually better in the first half of the season.
Because Arsenal was third. Remember, City was second behind Liverpool. Arsenal was third, actually. So, yeah, you're right. Arsenal doesn't want play themselves. It is weird. Arsenal doesn't want plays themselves. I don't know what that means. What?
I'm going to take it as disrespect. Top of the league. We're top of the league.
No, that's an Arsenal fan.
We're top of the. I don't know what he means. So I've got to take it.
He's just taking it as a bio.
I've got to take it as default as disrespect. So I don't know what.
Bad teams defend as individuals. Good team defend as teams. Absolutely spot on. However,
that's true.
Great teams, great defenders will allow you to defend individually. That's why Van Dijk is the best defender to ever defend in the Premier League.
Cap. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Van Dijk is very good at making your shit slow so that he can bring the rest of his terrorists to come and help him defend. Van Dijk is unbelievable at slowing your pace down and then jumping. That's what he's good at. That is what he's unbelievable.
Now, when I'm going to let that slide. Don't do that.
I'm going to let that slide. What you just said.
Remind me what Adama when he tried to burn him for pace. Adama tried to do.
I'm not saying Adama Traore get done by fucking Sandro Martinez.
Van Dijk's whole thing is I'm going to slow you down.
Adama Traore when he had pace and power. He was the fastest player in the league. He was the fastest player in the league, the strongest player in the league. Adama Traore.
First of all, everyone has looked up Adama Traore.
Yeah, I was going to
say. Let's not pretend like he's been terrorizing the league for years.
Martin Kunis, tell Premier League teams to stop parking the bus like in Champions League. Yesterday, Chelsea didn't park the bus, and your forwards failed.
Hey, Striptease FC, man. Striptease.
They didn't fail. We won.
The forwards failed. Your defenders succeeded.
Deliveries.
Don't stop being sensitive. Your forwards failed yesterday. Stop being sensitive. Your forwards yesterday should have actually the game should have been out of sight. You know it, and I know it, and I know that you know that the game should have been out of sight in the first half.
Stop pointing at me. Put your finger down.
You're pointing as well.
This is
you're pointing as well.
I'm moving up. Put your finger down.
He's like, stop pointing at me.
Stop pointing at me.
You know that the game should have been out of sight. It should have been 3-0 in the first half.
No, because I want it to be close. I want them.
Why do you want it to be close?
It should have never been 3-0. I don't know what chances you are imagining, Mo, but you can we can read the next super chat.
But what do you mean I'm imagining? They literally had a 3-on-1 and they missed it up. Timber was inside the 6-yard box and he missed it up. Gyökeres was 1-on-1. How are you talking about? KG,
when have you seen Gyökeres score in that situation? If Gyökeres scores in that situation, it is an outlier.
Paz, no, can we just simplify this? So by this logic, then, Paz, you rate your attack, don't you?
I rate every single Arsenal player that puts that
and fan and
every
single
single one
and everyone.
Whoa.
So you just admitted that you drink that Arsenal Kool-Aid.
I rate the big homie Jova. I rate Arteta. Yeah.
Gabriel Heinze.
You see
Big
what
Joe,
coach
man.
you rated first.
Yeah,
The
Big
coach that
Joe.
really breads their butter.
So
Arsenal don't play
Kaz, you
themselves.
admit-
Oh yeah. Okay, this is. Okay, let me read this.
Clarified it.
Arsenal don't play themselves. Opposition set up to nullify. Yes, Brian. A lot of times teams sit back. By the way, we're gonna remember the 8 games that Arsenal didn't have a shot on target against them. That is because teams don't take any risks against them, so it's harder to play. Can the senior citizen pass stop saying terrorist? Why?
On this panel, I'm a spring chicken.
Never that.
Better,
So,
better-
no, hang on. You just done yourself. That means you're ready to be cooked then, by that logic.
Why would a
Better-
spring chicken? Why would
better-
a spring chicken is a baby
Yeah.
chicken, you donkey? Why would he be ready to be
Can I?
cooked?
Be ready to be
Cooking
better-
cooked.
miles
bro.
of it.
You're
Miles
ready
of
to be
it.
cooked.
You're cooking baby
Better-
chickens.
better- better-
Ready to be cooked.
You're cooking chickens before
Man,
they're
like,
ready.
when that chicken's in the jungle, bruv, it's ready to be eaten, bro. You know what I mean?
Chickens ever in the jungle?
Better third with Carrick ball than win the Premier League with Arteta ball.
Oh, AD.
That's just disingenuous though. That's
How about we win the league with Carrick ball?
So, will you win the
Imagine-
league with Carrick?
yeah,
Will you
imagine-
win the- no.
imagine-
No, Mo. Will you win the league with Carrick?
Yeah. If he stays, yeah.
Imagine
If he stays.
Arsenal sign Coyote as timber rotation.
Now
Yeah,
that-
Ben
I
White.
actually think
Now
that would
that
make me
is a
stop
signing.
watching the sport.
Now that is a
If I had to
signing.
watch that
Wait.
onto Gabriel's head every week,
Arteta.
I'm telling you,
Wait,
no,
telling
it's
you
not
that the
watching
world
the
needs to
sport.
fight.
You know what I
The
mean?
world needs to fight back. The world needs to fight
I like
back.
that. Who said that?
have to
Who said
fight
that?
back. We have
Who's
to
that
Guys,
guy?
fight
this
back.
is it. This is it.
London.
When teams crowded Ramsdale and Leno, no one gave a fuck. When they broke our player's leg in the early 2000s, no one gave a fuck. They told us to get stronger so you all can hold this horrid play era.
Hey,
no,
refund him. Give him his money back. You
No,
deserve your money. Refund this guy.
no, because
No
no,
one's
because the
doing
outrage,
it. Do it
the outrage
do it
after
back. Do it
Aaron
back.
Ramsey got his leg snapped by Shawcross in the whole footballing world.
Tevin.
That's when
Do a
people were
charge
like,
back.
Stoke
Keep your
City
money.
needs to
You
stop.
don't deserve it.
Good job. He
Way
weren't
too
talking about Aaron Ramsey, then, wasn't it? Good job he weren't talking about Aaron Ramsey. He was talking about Eduardo when he got his leg snapped.
That's why it says
Both
early
of them got their
2000s.
legs snapped.
Early 2000s.
Early 2000s is not
Both
Ramsey.
of them got their legs snapped.
Oh, my name's Ram, and I know.
But he weren't talking about Aaron Ramsey because Aaron Ramsey was in the 2010s, not the 2000s.
If it's early 2000, when did Eduardo get his leg snapped?
Yeah.
Early
Eduardo
2000s.
They're
got
both
legs
within
snapped in
years of each other.
2008.
Yeah,
We've literally had a couple years between each other. What are we doing?
We've been getting
What
beaten
are we
up for
doing?
years.
Late 2010s.
All right, Tevin.
Late, what? Aaron Ramsey was late 2010s. Are you okay?
Nah. They were
They
within
said it was
2-3
late
years of each
2010s,
other.
but it
Our
wasn't
goalies been
2000s.
getting
It was
beaten up for years.
2010s.
Oh my days. Oh my
Our
days.
goalies
Oh my
have to
god, it's
get
a couple years. It's a
to
couple
kids.
years difference, man.
Now we're beating up your goalies. We're beating up your defenders. You're getting put. You're getting.
Can
locked in the lock.
I tell you guys something for real? Can I tell you something? See how the narrative, when I say that the narrative changes, right? Arsenal had 5 corners yesterday and they did their thing. You know, guys, Chelsea had 10 corners and every single corner there was holding, there was stamping on people's feet, there was pushing. But no one talks about it. 10 corners yesterday. Every single corner was crowding keepers, holding players, pushing players. But no one
That's
talks
because they were
about
too
it. I
busy
don't
wrapping
understand.
our players up and doing handballs.
If I was a goalkeeper, I'll be just jumping
You
up
did
and
that,
leading
you
with
right.
my
If you're a
legs.
goalkeeper, you
Arsenal
need to
players,
just
bro.
come out and just
Anyway, let me the last super chat before we end the show.
Thank God I
If a
have
bad
sentiments.
if a bad Arsenal wins,
Manchester
imagine buying top 3 attackers. If Arsenal go in and get a top
need one.
attacker next season, just one left winger. That's about
I
it.
think generally it's
Oi,
just one.
Paz, just get your club. If you want respect, go buy Kvaratskhelia.
The problem you're having here is you think that I want your respect. What I want is your disgust, your disdain, your unhappiness. Your respect means nothing to me. I need your unhappiness. I need your disrespect so I can give you the disrespect.
Yeah.
That's where you're getting it
No
wrong.
one wants
I'm not
scouts
looking
to
for your
respect.
respect. I need your
Says
unhappiness.
the one that was cussing their attack line the last 5 minutes. What we
I
doing,
need your
touchline? Stop it.
When did I cuss their attack line? I
You
literally said it doesn't matter who scores a goal. If my goalkeeper scores a goal, it still counts as one goal. Literally what I said.
So then you do attack there, so that you respect their
I
attack
hope
line.
Raya scores every goal from now until the end of the season.
No lie. If a goalkeeper scores a goal, it's the best feeling ever.
If
Just
Raya goes
from
on a run of 10 goals last minute and wins every
Big up
game,
Alisson Becker.
I will inject that into my veins for the next 50 years.
Guys, before we go, KG's channel is right there. Touchline Facts, of course. Set Piece FC, that's not his channel name. It's called The Path the Creator. Danam Stand. Nathaniel Noseball, big up for your debut, my man. You are not what I expected from a Man City, but fine.
Wait till I
Good thing or a bad thing?
I actually don't know.
Okay, that's
He's too reasonable for this panel, but fine. He's too reasonable.
What the hell? So what am I? Am I just stuck with the crazy?
You've never been reasonable in your life.
Ram, but I'm gonna tell you something.
Liverpool, there is no reasonable Liverpool fan. There is no.
I'm gonna tell you something. I like you, broski, but I'm gonna tell you something. There's a lot of people that think you're so delusional. It's unbelievable. You don't know that.
Yeah, but
what?
I have to.
I swear to God.
I have to take up for him.
Wallah al-Azim, I swear to God.
They're all delusional.
Wallah al-Azim,
It's not
I swear to God. People really, Ram, I think you think you're reasonable. Bro, Man United
Usually
fans,
delusional people
Arsenal
think that they're
fans,
reasonable.
City fans, they think you're not reasonable at all.
No,
Ram.
I'm delusional when I want to be delusional. And when I want to be, when I
You're
want to be a
thinking
condescending
you've got
little
control
bastard.
over your delusion.
So when you
But-
take the handbrake off, Kaz.
But when I actually want to be reasonable, I am reasonable.
So
And I
when
know
is-
what Kevin's coming from. He wants me to rate this shit attack. I am not going to rate your attack.
So,
Your defense,
hold on,
otherwise,
hold
your
on, Ram.
defense,
When is
I'll
that?
give it to you. Defense,
When is
I'm
the
a rate,
moment
I'm
you've
a rate.
decided? When have you decided that? When?
Bro, Liverpool fans are all delusional, mate. Do you get what I'm saying? It's fine.
Oh,
that's
and you're the
right,
voice
right.
of reason, yeah?
There's not a fan base on the planet.
How should I
There's
come
not
up
a
with
fan base on the
random
planet.
football
You lot
facts
still think
with
it's
zero
1985,
context?
mate. You lot still think it's
just-
1985, mate. You're the
When
kings
they
of
won
Europe.
That is the most bull crap.
Run the outro. Salute Judge and Touchline. Banderas. Big up people that are here. Hit that like button, guys, before you go. We reach 200 likes. We can get to 300 likes. All the guys' channels are in the description. Clear there. Hit that like button. We'll see you guys next one.